Bro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense. Listen, we have you on because every other episode we just talk at each other. So, you can talk as much as you want. It's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he glitch in the Matrix, a swing. I like swings. When's the last time you got on a swing?
A while.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. I have one in my backyard. I'm afraid it's going to break, though.
Well, I was about to say, just go get some new chains at Home Depot and a tire and see what we can drill some whole shit in it.
Well, you know what? I mean, you look at it, and it's never budged. So I feel like I can still swing on it. It's in the backyard there. It came with the house.
I'll get a message going, Ray, it budged.
All right, that's all.
I try not to.
Really? Because you talk. Well, now you're talking about it. Also, you put it on Facebook all the time just to piss people off.
Yeah.
Which is listen. Now that I know you as well as I do, it's funny to me because I see people like making a terrible mistake.
You're just like,
yeah. Like people just making the terrible mistake of getting into an argument with you. Like
I know.
I say all the time. It's like trying to argue that you try to argue the sky isn't blue, and someone's like, it's right there. It's fucking blue. They're pulling their hair out.
It's
like,
turquoise.
Nope.
It's
like,
turquoise.
Yeah.
Okay. Outside of the knockdown in the third, I had Francis Ngannou winning on points by multiple rounds, 2, 3, maybe even 4 rounds. How on earth do you score this fight for Tyson Fury?
You knew there was no way, dude. You knew there was. Sorry, before I get to her, sorry, I was just gonna say you knew there was no way the judges were gonna give
Yeah.
It was never gonna happen, no matter what Francis did. He was not gonna get 2 out of 3 judges on this card. It's too bad for boxing if he loses. I've never ever seen a fight where I saw it. I'm like, that didn't happen though. That didn't happen. Like I honestly saw. Still to this day, I don't believe that happened.
No, not at all. I do not. I don't get it. I don't understand what the hell. Like, okay,
it's gone full WWE, man. There's not like, no, dude. That wasn't real. That didn't actually happen. No. Bro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tim.
Ray, what happened?
This laptop that I am using from the Jurassic era is pissing me off to a level that it sucks that I'm going to Vegas because I would like to buy a new fucking laptop. I just don't have the money for it. So
Cancel all your shit and buy a laptop. Be an adult. Be an adult.
Absolutely not.
All right, well, then just don't lose in Vegas. How's that?
I'm going to try not to. I'm actually not going to gamble that much when I'm out there.
Ray, that's enough. We wasted enough time. All right, we got to get right into it. I know you didn't want me to talk about it, but it's happening. We have to fucking talk about it, Ray. It's like a giant elephant that's in the room of America, okay? We can't just glaze over it, pretend like it didn't happen. We have to fucking talk about it. Okay, and guess what? I'm going to surprise you because I'm not a conspiracy theory dude at all, usually, but I'm not a fucking idiot either, and I can fucking see it fucking plainly with my 20/20 vision. Okay, listen, we're being lied to as a nation because, I don't know, the media and whoever else is fucking involved thinks we're fucking idiots, and they're trying to throw up a fast one on us, and people don't realize what actually fucking happened and what's right in front of their fucking faces. So I have to fucking tell you now because it pisses me off. Anyway, so obviously what I'm talking about. Richard Simmons died of natural causes.
Yeah, I don't believe that. There's gotta be something.
Horseshit. Listen, Pauly Shore was all ready to make his giant movie comeback, dude. He thought he was going to win an Oscar playing fucking Richard Simmons. They had the short film. It was fucking great. And then he wanted to make a full-length movie, and they got it greenlit. He was ready to go. The only person on earth who was going to take this away from Pauly was Richard Simmons, and he was like, guess what? I don't want Pauly to play me in a movie. Dreams crushed. Pauly Shore was going to be back, baby. And then all of a sudden, very conveniently, like 3 months later, he dies of natural causes. He was fine a month ago. Wake up, sheeple. Pauly Shore killed Richard Simmons or paid someone to do so. I'll take
the paid somebody, but we cannot
maybe not directly him, but he's involved. He is involved somehow. That's my theory. Do I have more tangible evidence? No, but this is America, and I have an internet show. I don't need it to state it as fact.
No. I don't. Well, also Richard was really deep in with like Raytheon and stuff, so who knows who he pissed off? I mean,
Good point.
who knows who at the Bilderberg he decided to fucking piss off and
I bet what happened is he got some old person healthy back in the day, sweating it to the oldies, and there's kids were pissed that their mother lived another 30 years because they wanted their inheritance, and now that they finally got it, they paid someone to take them out.
oh man. Yeah, that was sad when I saw Richard Simmons died. I was like,
Yeah, and
damn,
it was
dude.
a wacky week as far as celebrity deaths. Dr. Ruth too, like the day before it was Dr. Ruth, and then Richard Simmons on back-to-back days, and then Shannon Doherty died.
Shannon Doherty, the dude from the Ravens too.
Oh yeah, Jacoby Jones. Yeah, what happened to him? I didn't check that out.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say Pfizer had something to do with it.
Probably.
It's a blood clots.
Right, and also weird. There's also I would call it a less than successful presidential rally in Pennsylvania. And I will say it very quickly that if any watch this show, we try not to talk politics, but anyone that pays attention enough knows my thoughts on Donald Trump. But dude, I don't condone violence. I'm not a fucking monster.
No.
That's not
No.
okay, right? I didn't want. No, that's not how you do shit. I think this kid forgot that voting exists or something like that. Anyway, not in the fact, and again, I had no jokes about it, but because I'm not a monster. But although some of the ones I've seen have been funny. Anyway, there's been a couple.
Yeah.
There's been a couple that made me laugh. No one's been this disappointed by 2 inches as Stormy Daniels. That one made me laugh.
That one's good, actually. That was
I'm like, I shouldn't laugh at this, but the thing that's the worst is that I would be fine with a lot of jokes if no one died. But the thing is, someone did, and that's the worst. That this kid missed that he killed a fireman and he was like apparently huddled around his family. And the one thing I will say though, that when it first happened, and I was talking to my uncle, and he's just told me Trump got shot. I'm like, no, he didn't. I'm like, that's silly. He's like, they missed, but there's blood on his face. I'm like, that can't be real. So I hung up and put the news on. And at that time, nobody knew anything. All anyone had was the one single shot, camera shot, right, from the middle. And all he had is you heard pops, and you saw him grab his ear, and he was bleeding, and the Secret Service take him out. So when all I heard was the pops and him hold his ear, I mean, honestly, I thought the same thing the first time I saw Will Smith slap Chris Rock at first, before I had any other information, which is, I wonder if this is fake. At the time, I had no other information. Right, that lasted about 10 minutes.
You're
right?
not alone in that, though.
But I'm just saying, before I had any other information, I'm like, I wonder if that's even because I just saw a little bit of very red blood, and I didn't know that anyone else reacted. Because I'm like, well, then if there was a bullet, where did it go? Right, but like 10 minutes later, then I'm like, okay, all right, that's obvious because I just didn't have the information.
Yeah,
but obviously it wasn't fake. Anyone who thinks that is crazy at this point.
I didn't think it was fake. Was I surprised that it happened in this day and age, that somebody somewhere sometime was gonna possibly try and John Hinckley fucking Trump? No.
It surprised me that it got that close. I don't know how the fuck it did.
Incompetence.
I mean, this is my theory. Yeah, they just fucked up real bad. I don't think there's any conspiracy here. I just think they fucked up real bad. Which, I mean, you look at, you're like, how to, I don't know, it's about 150 yards away. Like, everyone I know who owns a gun is pretty good from 150 yards. Everyone. So,
also with the reports too, this kid apparently was on a shooting, or like tried to get on the Butler or Butler High School fucking shooting team, couldn't do it.
Team? It's rural Pennsylvania. Of course, they have a shooting team. Anyway,
but the thing that frightens me, and it doesn't. I've been thinking about it since I found this bit of information, and it's not like I got this off of fucking InfoWars. It's not like I got this off of fucking JesseVentura.com or Reddit or 4chan. This was CBS News.
TheBody.tv. Sorry.
Yeah. I come to TheBody.tv and see my body in the Baja.
Okay, no, what are you talking about? This. Okay, go ahead. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
CBS News, the Washington Post, a bunch of other
It's real. I know it's real.
reputable
Yeah.
organizations, we'll say, posted the fact that this kid, which do you know what BlackRock is?
I didn't until you sent me that, and I looked it up.
It's horrifying, isn't it? These are also people who are buying single-family homes and renting them back to people, and that they're artificially trying to inflate the housing market in this country. It's fucked up. Fuck those people. Fuck anybody that works or is invested in BlackRock. Suck a dick, bitch. But this kid was in a promotional video.
He was an unpaid extra. I mean, as weird as it is, I honestly think it has to be coincidence. There's you think they're just going over to random extras, being like, "Hey, man, keep in touch."
No, well, I mean, you can be like, "Hey, kid," because it's always the lurpy ones that are fucking always
Listen,
trying to be
I
that.
feel like this is honestly, I mean, it's weird, but it's definitely a coincidence. This is going to be like however many years in the future when they find out that Raymond, I don't know if your middle name is. Anyway, Raymond Highclack II, the guy who shot and killed the doctor that couldn't save Anthony Cumia, was in Roadhouse. When they find that out, they're like, what was that? What was that? With the producers, fucking Prime's on this? Jeff Bezos is in on this?
They trained me. They told me not to have time to bleed, all right? But it's just weird. And, like, there was no, like, social media. He barely had any social media presence, and then he pops up and fucking caps the president in the ear. Like, that to me, especially when you're dealing with $10 trillion of a lot of billionaire money, something doesn't sit right with me on that. Like,
yeah, but he's not trying to, like, that market should be pro-Trump. That market? The market that lets you fuck people over financially? Yeah.
No, they're not, though, because people like Biden, people like Liz Warren, people who are embedded deeply into the political system of this country love BlackRock and want to keep it stable to where everything in the United States is basically the bank of BlackRock. Like, that's what this shit is. And I could see them pulling some black hand shit. I really can. Like, because BlackRock has their own security teams too.
Well, then they would have gotten somebody else other than some kid that was accidentally in a commercial.
Who thought? Well, here's the thing. Who thought Lee Harvey Oswald was?
He did that on his own, right? Just like this kid. Everyone acted on their own.
I mean, he had ties to all kinds of shit. So
yeah. Well, when you want to connect the dots, yeah,
But how about this too? Gretchen fucking Whitmer getting kidnapped or attemptedly kidnapped by FBI informants. Dark shit happens all the time. It's not just like I never give it anything until I heard that. I was gonna be like, oh, it's just a lone weirdo. Like I literally was like, it's just some fucking sad, lonely boy from the fucking woods of Pennsylvania who wants to, impress everybody. But I got the president. I saved democracy. And then it's like, nope, he fucking ends up being a recruit for BlackRock. That would be the fucking weird thing. That would be the weird thing, dude.
I mean, you're right. It would be weird. And that's probably what the conspiracy theorists want. But I hate to disappoint them, dude. I feel like
I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong in this circumstance.
Very surprised if you weren't wrong.
You text me like a couple weeks later. Fuck you for being right.
Which I've never done in my life, by the way.
I know. That's why
I've only admitted you were right one time, and it took a lot for me to do that.
I know. That was a 5-year fucking. That was a slow burn.
It was like 3 years, I think. Yeah.
That was a slow fucking. You were right, and I was hoping I was wrong, but luckily Alex Pereira is the stabling force now, or stability force in the fucking light heavyweight division.
Might be now. To we leaves, but What was I gonna say? I don't know. Nothing. If we don't talking about this, I think we're good. We're good at talking.
Yeah,
about this.
we're good. I mean, we both are agreeing that like beat him in the ballot box. Don't beat him with a fucking
Right.
AR-15. Like that's I fully agree with that statement.
Right, and it sucks that come on, some bystander shot. This is awful. He killed.
Yeah, man.
What about the other one? The other one live?
Yeah, I think the other one it was like just seriously injured.
Yeah,
or
someone was
something
like in
that.
the arm. And the other, the guy who died, they said he was like, instant. He was done.
Mm.
But of course, a lot of it's weird. Like, how do they fuck up that badly? Although, what was interesting, and my brother was saying this to me, and he's right, is that like that's their job, and what would happen in the situation, but you never see it before. It's weird just to see the Secret Service, just human shield somebody like that. That's their job, and that's what that happened in the situation, but you never see it. So to see him just like turtle shell that guy,
yeah,
with or without his shoes or whatever was going on there. I think his shoes were on. He was just, understandably, but shocked. So,
and I mean, you can admit this, I think, too. Like, you realize it's over now, right?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't talk about it. It didn't help. It didn't help. I may have had a full blown fucking panic attack the day after at my brother's house. I was watching his dogs. It did not go well. I've had 2 back-to-back days. Yeah, that one was bad. That one was real bad.
I mean, if you
that one made less sense than the other one, but yeah, the panic attack. I've had a panic. I don't want to talk about it, but I had a panic attack.
I am so excited for November if this is like the thing that wins him the presidency.
Unless they made a switch, I think it might happen anyway. But I called it a while ago that I think he'll win the electoral college, but he won't win the popular vote.
Yeah, he'll get Biden will get more votes or whoever the thing is, but the electoral college is.
But I think this should show them right now that they have to fucking do something, and there's something is fucking bring in the broad.
Bring in LeBron.
No, bring in the broad. Not LeBron.
No, they're not gonna do that. She's way less popular than he is.
Yeah, you know what though? I'm completely fine with voting for a bitch. I think it's what we need. We need a cold hard bitch as the president, dude. I'm fine with it. Well, one that will fucking hide evidence and shit. Yeah.
Republicans have one on their ticket. That dude is now an OG gangster. Like, think about that. Like,
I really hate that guy. Never mind.
It's
Amy Adams played my mom. All right, calm down. Still didn't watch that movie. I do not want to watch it.
I've never seen it. I don't really care to watch Hillbilly Elegy, but like I knew that was probably gonna be the case because he needs to shore up the base of the Republican Party, and that guy is young enough where he can all of a sudden just start laying the foundation for what the Republican Party is.
Would have made me feel better if he got a non-white. I don't know why. I just would have.
I was hoping for Tim Scott, but I didn't really feel him. Like I was
Ricky Rubio.
Rubio would have been nice too. Rubio would have definitely been.
I didn't mind Rubio, but I actually thought that's where they're going to go.
He's so far up with Hispanics right now, it's not even funny, dude. Like he's got a good chunk of Latino voters already. So,
and now he's up with black voters for some reason.
Well, I mean,
we talked shot at.
We did talk about the memes and stuff. My favorite memes so far are like all the black comics that we know, like posting like rap album covers of Trump, and I'm like, this is the greatest shit ever, dude. I don't know why. Again, it's like Nate Diaz said. I'm not surprised, but some of the shit that has come out of this whole thing is pretty funny. It's pretty funny. But right. Yeah.
And segment. Where's Pulse?
I don't know. Fucking Hurricane, maybe. Who knows? He posted a nice comment. Oh, there he is.
There you go.
I actually
speak and he shall appear.
There's a theme song I like that starts off, say his name and He appears, and I think we should play that every time we bring one of us back from like going to pee or getting fucking beer.
Hey, buddy,
bud.
did you survive the Breel or what? Barrel? Did you survive Hurricane Barrel?
Girl, fuck.
Barrel?
Yeah, barely, man. Like that's what I was telling you guys. I'm so sick of Texas, man. Like I know there's bad weather everywhere, but like,
Well, we got some rain from it. That's about it. So, like,
well, I
that's
know
how you're gonna get. So.
I mean, it's just the Gulf Coast in general. Like living down here, man, especially, and I feel bad for Florida. They get it 10 times worse than we do. But like,
Come on, buddy, come on up to the seasonal depression. Come to the Rust Belt.
Well, I was speaking to my boss, and he's originally from California, and he's like, we get earthquakes out there, but I'm like, how often do you get an earthquake? Like, when's the last time an earthquake hit Cali? And he's like 7 years ago.
Anytime he plays the Comedy Store.
Oh, earthquake, yeah, the comedian. No, but I mean, like an actual earthquake or one that does damage. Like, when is the last time y'all remember hearing about an earthquake that did damage?
I don't know.
I feel like I could live with that. I could live with that, and it's like,
you can't go west, man. You go west, they're gonna take your guns. You come up here, they'll give you another one.
I was about to say Vegas. Well, no, if he lives in like Nevada or something, they'll hand him to one the day he gets an apartment. Yeah. Just because they're so freewheeling out there to begin with.
Man,
plus, an earthquake
in Ohio now.
An earthquake, depending on how dangerous it is, it seems like it would be fun. Like,
it's not. It's not. I've been in a few. They're not fun.
What would you say if I said I bet hurricanes are fun? What would you say?
I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's probably what people in hurricanes are. Probably.
No, but I mean, the ground will shake. So the ground shakes. Okay,
the ground shakes when I walk, but not like an earthquake.
Hey,
I mean, I guess depending on the size of it, I'll tell you this. I'll trade the past 5 hurricanes for one earthquake. If we could like trade that.
Well, the thing is with earthquakes, usually it's like they happen and then they're done, right? Then you just clean up, you're good. Hurricane residuals last sometimes months.
Man, there's still trees down here. Well, if you were driving around the streets, there's trees everywhere.
How long were you without power?
4 days.
4 days, dude. We did a week when I was down there for Ike. That would have been 2008. But yeah, that. Well, my uncle who lives in and down there, I saw him the weekend before, and they had to go. They went to Philadelphia to try to get on a plane back to Houston. It took them 2 days. They ended up having to fly to Dallas, and they're renting a car and driving down, and they couldn't get a rental car right away, so they had to just stay there in Dallas for what? It took them forever to get home. But
the only places that had power were the hospital because they had backup generators, and obviously they had people like on life support and stuff, so they can't, they gotta have power. But I heard
Starbucks somehow never loses power. It's strange.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just joking. I don't know. All the homeless congregated in Starbucks for a week.
Well, I heard that the local jail, they went without power too, and I'm like, man, could you imagine being a guard in there?
I quit. I'd be like, that's enough. I'm gonna go to work at Home Depot.
Done. You just walk out.
As soon as the power went out in the jail, I'd be like, nope.
Oh, that would be funny.
I don't have riot insurance.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like, yeah, that had, especially like, how hot's it been down there?
Yeah, how's your dog?
I had to rehome her.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Aww.
Like permanently?
Yeah.
That sucks. Because of the power? Like what?
No, just things happen. I'm
okay.
I had to the where I live at, they started tripping, so I had to do what I had to do.
Oh, so it's a management thing. That's fuck that, man. Fuck them. Having to lose your dog like that. Fuck you. Dono link down here just so we can get Pulse up here because Ohio and a lot of the buildings dog friendly. We need Pulse up here.
Dog friendly because a lot of the ladies up here. Ba-dum-bum.
We can don't we have a rim shot
I'm joking.
effect?
I don't think so on this
Pulse,
one.
it would take him 10 minutes to find it. It's not worth it. There you go. It wasn't that bad. It was still.
Oh, I know you guys have been on for 25 minutes
25
already.
minutes, by the way.
Have you already discussed what happened?
Yeah, we're done.
Zim hopped on that one quick.
I just want to say one thing.
Yeah, you can say it. We said all right, so you go ahead.
Well, I'm not even necessarily a Donald Trump supporter, but I'll say this. I don't think with all the things going on in the world, I don't think this country could handle seeing him get his brain splattered on live TV. I don't think
bad enough anyone did, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if we could recover from that.
Dude, our generation has seen enough crazy shit in our lives, man. I mean, just another one. Just put it on the stack. Next on 9/11, January 6th, COVID.
Cool.
What? Yeah,
Looks like I'm going
opioid
on
epidemic.
pills.
Just put it on the fucking pile. There you go.
Well, I mean, do y'all think that this pretty much solidifies that he's going to win now?
Tim doesn't want to think about it, and
I don't
want
to think about it. I'm just not going to think.
I mean, it's like street cred for a rapper. He's like, it's like
these are all things that we said before you came on. That's what we're laughing.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's like he's like, I took one for this country. You have to vote for me now.
I honestly think there weren't that many undecided voters to begin with. I feel like there was less in this election than any ever. So I don't think there was really that many to begin with. So I don't know. Yeah. Like the people who are going to vote for him, I mean, all they can do is mark the box harder now. You know, they can't. Yeah.
Well, now that we know that him and Mike Pence are no longer tight, he's going to have to choose a new running mate. And I feel like he's going to pick.
You didn't see. He didn't see.
Didn't see that?
He picked one today. Who'd you think he was going to pick?
Yesterday.
I thought I'm not even joking. I thought he was going to pick 50 Cent.
Curtis Jackson.
Yes, because because if anything, or at least make him Secretary of Defense. Because
his plan would just take the bullets and let them roll off.
Yeah, 50 Cent has been shot 9 times. He looks at what happened the other day that's like a flesh wound. He can't. That didn't even phase him.
Picked him because he got shot 8 more times than me. It means he's better. We can go.
Anyway, but no, he announced J.D. Vance yesterday.
The guy who did Hillbilly Elegy, that
he's a
movie
senator from
about
Ohio,
welfare state and stuff.
Yeah,
he wrote a book. He's an Ohio senator from the Middletown area, which is
he's an Ohio senator from California, is what he's.
Well, no,
he was not living in Ohio when he ran, which I fucking hate that carpetbag bullshit.
Is he from here though?
You have. Was he from West Virginia? He may have been. He may have been.
I thought he was from Middletown.
It wasn't nearly as bad as Dr. Oz. That's probably why he didn't win. But I don't like people moving for voting. That's stupid. I don't care if you were from here or not.
Whoa. Hold on. Let's find out where he's originally from.
It doesn't matter. Where was he?
It does.
That's not to me. He moved. He left us. Yeah,
but you sucked LeBron's dick when he came back from Miami.
I didn't suck anything. I bought tickets. That's all I did.
That's pretty damn close.
Do y'all believe that this was? I know y'all probably spoke about this ad nauseum, but I'm just gotta say, do you believe that there's a remote possibility? I'm not even conspiracy theorist type person, but how in the hell?
Pauly Shore.
Well, how does this even happen?
There's been new details and stuff.
I just think they're monumentally fucked up. That's what I think.
The guy. They have video of him laying down there on the roof, adjusting himself, and he's holding a rifle in the middle of a field. How I feel like the Secret Service, there should be one guy whose only job it is to have some high powered binoculars and just checking out the scene from all angles. How did this happen?
You never really do talk about the fact that, I mean, yes, every alive former president does have Secret Service, but you don't expect them to be the A team, right? I mean, the A team, you would assume the sitting president.
I would.
And no, the A team would be the sitting president, right? Or I'm assuming that some of his people stayed with him afterwards.
The whole fucking thing is the best of the best who know how to get these situations.
Well, the A team of the A team, though, there's a B team of the A team.
Those fat broads that were fucking getting behind him.
They were probably the best.
God. This is my question though. Like, how did a civilian point this guy out before the Secret Service did?
I just think they
fucked
up real bad, man. They're human beings and they fucked up real bad. That's my guess. But I was thinking, you know what's funny? Probably you know what's the best job in government? Probably has to be Secret Service detail for Jimmy Carter. That has to be the best. You just eat ice cream with them. Like it does. Like that's to be the best job in the government.
It's guys that served with him.
No, they're all probably in their 70s.
74.
No, you just go and you hammer some nails at Habitat of Humanity, and you pick peanuts with them. That's it, man. That's what you do. The guy's like 95, dude. What do they even do? How many are on his detail? Number one.
Probably
I need to know. What?
He's still here?
Yeah.
He's got to be the oldest living president.
He is. He's in his 90s, which means he has Secret Service detail, which means somebody's job is to protect Jimmy Carter from threats.
Yeah.
The threats are like what his meat not being cut up small enough. Like that's a threat.
It's his night nurse that's technically his fucking Secret Service. They just deputized some poor woman.
Well, okay, so they get Secret Service detail for the rest of their lives, right? That's what you said.
Life.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, like Obama, does his daughters get that too?
Yes.
So everywhere they go, if they go out to like Baskin Robbins, dudes are following the kids.
Yes. They probably have like one guy or one person on them. It's probably not hardcore, but
so
there's somebody who just like shadows. Yeah.
So like Chelsea Clinton to this day still has somebody following her.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they can call him off. You know, I mean, I feel like when you're a sitting president, or if you're at least the person who was the former president, you can't call him off. But I'm sure Chelsea Clinton can probably call him off and be like, just fucking, I'm fine. But yeah, as far as I know, yes.
Well, how far does that go? Like extended family too, or you gotta be immediate family?
I think it's the wife and the kids. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I think it's immediate. It's not anything else but
it's wife and kids, I believe.
First family and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't feel like Jeb Bush has a body, man.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what was Bill Clinton's brother's name? He was always like like the black sheep.
Roger, right?
Roger, something like that. So nobody follows him. He's on his own.
I take it back. That's the best job in the government.
Being the
if that was a job.
Well, Billy,
some dude who just looks like me, who's always eating a sandwich. Like, you good, bro? Yes.
But even what was Billy Carter? I honestly think they should bring back Billy Beer. Like, even though it was probably terrible, I want Billy Beer to be a fucking thing. Bring that.
I don't know
shit
what that
back.
is. He had beer.
Billy Carter. You don't know the story of Billy Carter?
Gosh, I don't know, but something tells me about it.
He's like the drunken redneck brother of Jimmy Carter, and Billy had his own brand of beer he was selling in the 70s.
That's awesome.
I've been on the lookout for like a case of Billy beer, not to open, just to own for probably 10 years now. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace to try and find some.
I feel like more siblings of presidents should get into that market. I want Roger Clinton lube. Clinton lube.
That's right in.
You what's it called, Billy Beer?
Billy Beer, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to find. Apparently, they make Duff beer in real life. I'm trying to get on that, man. I gotta find and Buzz Cola from the Simpsons.
It's you can find those in like Spencer's sometimes. Some Spencer's will have like fucking.
They have a liquor license.
Well, it's beer. I mean, they can
Still.
bars without liquor license don't have to sell. They can have beer. I mean, what was
It's
it?
a different license.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's probably cheaper.
Oh, of course it is. I mean, there's places. There's one bar that I used to go to that didn't could sell beer on Sundays, and I'd forget every time and be pissed
Euro
off every time I
Gyro?
go in there. No, do they do
Oh.
that?
They didn't have beer on Sundays until recently.
I
Within
always
the
had
last,
beer
like,
on
5
Sunday.
years.
You mean liquor?
Oh, liquor on Sundays.
I'm just
yeah.
saying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. No, it's like about Rascals, the bar that was been here 30 years, and then they sold it during COVID, and
Aw.
it's a bummer because I like that place. And although I did stop going to the bars, but I still want to stop in the Rascals every now and then. Although it was like,
Oh.
it was
Oh.
it was the holiest of holes.
Also, something that did happen. I want to acknowledge this. I found out what happened through two joints. But shout out to the MMA Holes family. I haven't talked to Maz since the accident. But Friday, I believe JBM and Logan were in the hospital. Were in the hospital for a little while.
Pulse, do you know what's going on?
No, I heard that there was a car wreck or something.
But are they all right?
I
I
think
haven't
so.
talked to Maz since. I watched a part of the members only stream because he turned it over to members only to really talk about what was going on. And I had two joints tell me what was going on, and apparently they were like or Logan had hurt himself or something, and JBM was taking him to the hospital, and then
They were on their way to the hospital.
Yeah, I think that's what two joints said. But yeah, it was something.
You need to go to the
they were
hospital.
already
Well,
doing
fun
something.
coincidence. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well,
Dark,
they're all right.
but I
That's
like
good.
that one. But shout out to the MMA whole family for hope everybody's okay.
Absolutely.
Because we had Maz
Right.
on Thursday,
Tuesday
Tuesday hanging out with us for our 4-year anniversary show, which you can go back and watch. But I saw that they were taking Thursday off before I went over to La Fiesta to go do stand up.
Don't they usually take Thursday off?
No, they do a Thursday show.
What are they?
Yeah, they'll do a Thursday and Fuka Friday. Those are like their.
I thought it was Wednesday. I thought it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Might have been. No, it was a Thursday, I thought. Or I have no clue.
I could have swore it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, unless they changed it recently.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pulse, when you know better than us.
No, but I saw he was live today with the members only.
Yeah, he does that. He'll do members only streams.
We should do members only. It's two people. It's too many sometimes.
I would. Yeah, we need to get the freeloaders out of here.
Oh, we suck. All right.
We do, but it's okay. We continue on like good boys.
I wanted to talk about something for like weeks, and I keep forgetting. So I remember today finally. This happened a couple weeks ago, and I told Ray about it, but it pissed me off, and I had to talk about it. So, excuse me. There's there's international American football competitions, and they had the U20 World Cup of under 20 American football in Canada a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the American team, first of all, they lost in the semifinals to Japan. They got waxed. They got beat by 3 touchdowns. They got the shit kicked out of them by Japan. Not okay. But as if it couldn't get worse, they played in the bronze medal game and got beat by Austria.
I know. I saw.
What the fuck, dude?
We're just getting fat and lazy, bro. We're becoming pussies. The world's laughing.
Also, you
at
hear
us.
what
They're
I'm
taking
saying?
our
We're
sports.
losing in American football to Austria.
Yeah, this has been on the horizon for a little while. I said it like.
Now, there's context to this, but go ahead.
No. Well, so you remember in the '90s, this has happened with American-dominated sports. In the '90s,
The difference is here they're not that good. They're not. We should still be killing them. There's a different. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, it's just in the '90s. You remember the original Dream Team?
Yes, of course. Yes.
They would smoke the competition.
Yes.
Then somewhere in the aughts, Europeans started to be like, you know what? We're not afraid of you in basketball. We're not.
And it happened in baseball too. I get that.
Yes.
But football
and in boxing. As soon as the Klitschko's came on the scene, they're like American heavyweights. We're not afraid of you either.
It's different, though, because this is really our sport, and we fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Indoctrinate with football rhetoric. That's what I was looking for, but you know what I mean. Anyway, we just fucking throw it in the throats of all the kids. Yeah, football. Anyway, you know how big fucking crazy football is here, and it's our sport. And are they getting a little better? Sure, they're getting a little better, but they're not getting nearly good. The NFL has some academies, like Massillon Tigers are playing the London team or something.
This started from NFL Europe. Whenever the Rhine Fire and all them 20 years ago, they took notice, and now they
are getting better. Okay, that's not, but that's not why they got beat by. If the reason they got beat is because what they're sending, and what they're sending is like, if you said the top 50. The best possible under 20 team we could possibly send, which is guys who play at like Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama, those guys, right? The best 50. That would be our A team. This team we sent, probably wasn't even our Z team. Because number one, it probably interferes with a lot of the stuff that their coaches won't let them, not D1 coaches won't let them play. Some high schools probably wouldn't let them play either. Also, they have to pay to play. They have to pay like $4,000 each to be on this team. Yeah, it's not a great program. So what I'm saying is, it's embarrassing. So USA Football has two choices, in my opinion. Either one, they figure out how to fix it, which is either number one, they have to find money, right? And I feel like if I had, listen, I don't have any money. I would have sent them money to fix it, right? But I don't have any, right? So I feel like people, professionals, whatever, they'd be like, dude, what do you fucking need for this to be better, for them not to have to pay $4,000 to get whoever can scrap together $4,000 to play on this team? Like what, Ray?
Here's a logical question that I have for this.
Did it need to be told in the middle of my point? Well, it is now. Go ahead.
No, but you could have finished your point, and I would have just kept my hand up. Going,
you gave me the stop sign.
No. This is more my hand. This is more like. I have a
question.
Well,
let me finish my point. Either they have to find the money and figure out how to fix this, or they stop completely, because this is embarrassing. A team that's Team USA in football shouldn't be getting their ass beat by Japan or Austria or really anybody. We should still be at the point that we shouldn't be losing to anyone still at this point.
You have to understand that.
Pulse, what I'm saying is if we brought the best team we could, they would literally kill these people.
Sure, but I'm just saying this.
We need like D.
As far as amateur sports, other countries, when you go outside of first world countries, they're more disciplined than us. We have so many things that distract us.
It wouldn't matter. The only thing that matters is the team that we're bringing. It doesn't matter. Are they better than they used to be? Sure, but they're still not anywhere fucking close. So the Canadian team beat the Brazilian team by over 100, and the Canadian team won the championship. They beat Japan. And they probably have more. The Canadian, that's probably their A team. Japan, that's their A team. We sent our like double Z team.
No, but here's the thing: if you took the best amateur baseball players from America and put them against a team of like 15-year-olds from Cuba, they get smoked by them Cubans. They have to be the best there. They have to be out of there. Yes, they do.
Number one, I mean, look, they have in those competitions, and what you're saying, like, those competitions happen, and you're wrong. Like our top guys can beat anyone's top guys.
You think? You really think so?
Well, I can show you proof because they have those competitions. So yeah, it's not my opinion. I'm saying they have those competitions. Anyway, but my point is football's it's not there yet. It might be getting closer, but it's not there. The reason they're losing so bad is because of the team and USA Football not doing what it takes to have better teams that they obviously can. They could have just sent IMG to this and they would have beat everyone's ass. But they don't. And listen, I will say this: it's not the players' fault. The players are the last person whose fault. It's the players who played. Good for them. They played hard, whatever. It's not their fault. It's everyone else's fault. It's USA Football's fault. We got to figure either we don't send teams to these tournaments anymore, or we figure out how to get better players.
Maybe this is just like a one-off. Like I remember a few years back.
Well, it should be a wake-up call. They're like, we need to figure out what it takes. So $4,000 per player, 50 players.
No, I'm just saying maybe this was just like a. I
200
think
grand.
I think
We
the
need.
word is an aberration. Like I remember a few years back when the University of Michigan was like they were like ranked number 4 in the country, and they started the season off and they lost to Appalachian State.
That was one of my favorite days of all time.
Yeah, but it's like I don't even know where Appalachian State is located, but it's like
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay, well they should never beat the Michigan Wolverines ever. They shouldn't even be
No.
close. They got beat the first game of the season.
Yes.
Immediately
will say-
taking them out of the title picture. So
They
that
won a national
happens sometimes.
championship that year, I believe. The Appalachian State team won their national championship, but you're right. They shouldn't have. They were very good. That's what I'm saying. They were good. And they could probably play with, they could have played with a lot of those teams, not just Michigan. But Michigan also played shitty, and they played perfect, and they beat them.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't like they were shitty. They weren't shitty, but
that's what I'm saying. That was like
that
that was pretty much their bowl game to start off the season. They played their best game.
And
Michigan, you can tell they weren't even tripping. They were like,
Michigan ended up like having a good year too. It wasn't like they sucked. They had a solid team. They just had that one ridiculous loss. But like I said, and Appalachian State is now an FBS school. Like at the time they were 1AA or whatever. They're not now. They're FBS now. But anyway.
Man, all I know is if I was a blue chip prospect and Appalachian State came to my house, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not going there.
You forget we're in the NIL deal, Pulse. What if they're like, here's a duffel bag, the biggest duffel bag any of these? No one else gave you a duffel bag this big.
Well, okay, you know what?
Yeah,
you put it like
the old Eric Dickerson. The old Eric
old school wrestler named Ted DiBiase said it best. Everybody's got a price. So yeah.
That's why I mean there's a theory because this NIL shit that like the Ivy League schools are gonna start kicking ass because all their donors are gonna be like, get this 5 chipper, this blue chipper.
Just getting all that skull and bones cash.
Yes. Yes. Yale Bulldogs gonna be the champion in 2030. Mark my words.
That would be the most hilarious shit ever. All of a sudden, just like not only does the Ivy League rule fucking education and like technically our culture today, but they fucking start winning our football fucking shit. No, it's working man's fucking championship. It's blue collar. Fuck off.
It was until the NIL.
With your black shoes and your
now
fucking white tie.
Now it's fucking Jerry Maguire, baby. Show me the money. Yeah.
Well, I feel like that'll never happen for one reason, because Harvard kids like that, they're like they don't care about football, because whether they make it like Ryan Fitzpatrick is the only person I know from Harvard that ever went to the NFL, and I feel like most of those. Can you name others?
Yeah. What was the fucking guy?
No, Jeremy Lin went to Harvard, but that's basketball.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying
he played for the Browns. The guy who played for the Browns.
Oh, really?
Or maybe it was Princeton. I thought it was Harvard though.
Well, I just feel like most Ivy League students, they know that even if they don't make it in sports, they're probably going to make it in whatever field they go into anyhow. So they're not tripping over sports.
Didn't Flacco go to Hofstra?
No, he went to Delaware. I don't think Hofstra has a team anymore.
I swear to God, I thought he.
I was thinking J.C. Trotter, but he went to Cornell. Well, that's Ivy League.
That's still Ivy League. What was I going to say? Yeah, I lost train of thought, guys.
No, but you know what I mean. Like that, whatever industry a guy from Harvard goes into, he's probably going to be. You know what I'm saying? He's probably going to be all right anyhow, so he's not tripping over football.
Remember Desmond Bryant from the Browns? Desmond Bryant, Harvard.
Oh, really?
Yep. Not Des Bryant, but Desmond Bryant. Different Bryant.
Never happened to Des Bryant, man. He flamed out quick, didn't he?
I remember like them saying the Browns were going to sign him at one point, and that ended up not happening.
I remember when him and Odell Beckham were like the new toast receivers of the league, and now like both of them flamed out.
Yeah, well, at least Beckham's still in the league, right? Oh, that's who I was thinking of. The fullback for the 49ers. Yeah, Juszczyk. Just you know what I'm talking about? The number 44, the big fullback for the 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk. Jusc.
Juszczyk. Yes. Okay,
yeah, he's from Harvard. That's who I was thinking of.
Okay, so they had a few.
He's a Pro Bowler, I believe. Anyway.
I think didn't Tommy Lee Jones play for Harvard?
I don't know. I know W played baseball for him.
Yeah.
For Yale.
Yeah. There's actually there's a really good documentary. It's on YouTube right now. Called, I think it's Harvard beats Yale 16-16 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a really
Yale
good
beats Harvard.
old.
I don't know.
What was that?
Was it Yale beats Harvard? I forget which way. I don't know.
Yeah, whichever way. Either way, it's the 16-16 and it's beats whatever the teams were.
Because one team was great and the other team wasn't, and
I think
they
it was
fucked
Yale.
up their
I
they
think
fucked
it was
they
Yale.
fucked up their season. So
yeah, I think it was Yale was like dominating, and Harvard like pulled off one of the biggest tie upsets in the history of football. It was like Tommy Lee Jones. I think there was a couple of
Harvard beats Yale 29-29.
29-29. That's what it is.
It's on Tubi.
Yeah, it's on Tubi. YouTube has it full. Anybody that ever is interested in football or college football history, great documentary to watch. I'm not a big college football history guy, but to me that was one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. And I also found out Tommy Lee Jones at Harvard was roommates with Al Gore. And when they got a touch tone phone, Al Gore apparently taught himself how to play Dixie on the phone with
racist. Of all the songs.
Hey, it's Al Gore, so probably.
What year was that? I think there was probably better songs he could have. 1968.
Yeah.
You don't own me. There you go.
Some guy was talking about he was dating Meryl Streep while in college. I think it was either Yale or I think it was a Yale guy. It was I used to bang.
Shout out to all the people going to University of Akron or Kent State. You ain't gonna be nothing. Ain't gonna be nothing. Go to Harvard.
All right, old man Danko.
I know. My cousin's going to Penn. So good for her.
My cousin taught at Penn. Or no, it was Lehigh.
No, that's complete. That's way off. That's
That's what even.
I'm sure Lehigh's just a fine college, but yeah.
Yeah, he's an economics professor.
My 17-year-old cousin, I'm like, where do you want to go to college? He's like, well, I want to go to Penn State, but then I went to Florida State, and they have a pretty sweet campus. So I'm like, isn't that one of the biggest party schools in America? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I got you. Oh, yeah. I'm like, what about Kent State? I'm trying to push Kent State on him. I'm like, come on.
You just want to go to Halloween there, you fuck.
I can just go anyway. I went before. I don't need to go again.
Yeah, I never went to a Kent State Halloween thing.
Dude, I vomited in a dorm room. Yeah.
But I went
Andrew
to
Law's dorm
Edinburgh
room. I was
one year.
puking in his bathroom. It's back when I was an amateur.
Oh, yeah.
Doing dumb stuff like drinking Jaeger bombs people hand me. Yeah, you don't do that.
You were doing. I did a couple Jaeger bombs in my life, and I never want to do them again. Jaeger's so disgusting. It's the most.
No, Jaeger's fine. The energy drink was the problem, and whatever else they put in it.
Have y'all been keeping up with the Olympics?
I mean, they don't start till they start next week, right? Yeah.
Oh.
Except for what's her name? I'm excited for the sprinter.
Yes,
Richardson?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch her in the Olympics.
She on the dope again?
You shut your fucking whore mouth, Tim Danko.
That's what we need. Fucking druggies representing our country.
For it in the beginning.
Fucking drug addicts representing our country.
Fucking motor. I haven't seen a female track star like that in a while, where she can push off the. Pulse, did you run track in high school?
Should be a little faster. She took those damn fake nails off.
Not as competitively on a team, but we would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the boat races.
What? Wait, what?
Well, no, because Tim, I know you.
I race out to the creek. Go.
Pretty much. Watching her off the line is so pretty.
She's a beast. No, she's
she
a beast.
pushes so good. And just boom. You're like, yeah, baby. And the way she gains speed the last 50 meters is perfect. That's what you want to see in a track star. You see that girl and you're like, Oh, this bitch fast. Like, yes. I miss track
Listen,
so much.
I'm pro USA winning everything, so that'd be fine.
Except bobsledding. I want Jamaica to finally get one.
This is the summer games. Probably
I know.
not bobsledding, but
But a man can yell out his intentions from the rooftops. It's okay.
okay. Or don't. Yeah, apparently they could have yelled their intentions out for the rooftops, and it still wouldn't matter from what we're hearing. Anyway, well, people were saying they saw them, and I don't know.
I know. Did you know he actually carried that ladder from a Home Depot a mile from where he shot fucking Trump? Carried that ladder.
He carried a ladder for a mile
with an AR on him. Like, I don't. And again, total
is Butler,
incompetence.
Pennsylvania, the most conservative city in America?
What's that now?
I mean, it's pretty fucking rural, though. I mean, it's.
I mean, it must be.
I played
that
hockey
sucks.
in Butler.
It's fucked up. Anyway, what was I going to say?
Fucking,
they have ice there?
out there.
What were we talking about? I forget.
They do, actually.
What were we talking about?
Trump.
Oh, Olympics.
Shot.
No, Olympics. No, before that. Olympics. Before you got me off track, Raymond, with rooftops. Anyway, you did this. This was you. No, my original thought was to do like a tequila Quinces with all the events on it, but then I found out there were 339 events.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit.
I mean, we weren't gonna.
No,
we weren't gonna each have three. We weren't gonna do 100 events each. But I mean, I was gonna just we don't do a few, but I'd have to make a wheel with 339 events.
Tim, I'm looking at you directly right now, technically, because I'm facing this way on the camera. No fucking way, dog. I can't do it. That's like,
right. It was never gonna be 300.
What
We're
if I
still
got
gonna have the same
put?
amount?
What would the shot put round be? Like, would that be like?
Ray, I told number one. I explained this to you. It was going to be we have all the events on a wheel, and then we pick a few of them.
Yeah.
And then we need the Americans to win that. Anyway.
Yeah,
that was the original plan. I just don't want to try to make a wheel with 330. Now I could do it. I could do it over a few days. It wouldn't, But the thing is, I'm not 100% sure the wheel that I use would let me do it. So I don't want to get to like 200 and they'd be like, "Well, fuck you," and then I'd be pissed.
It just looks like pinstripes on the fucking wheel. That's all. There's just
it wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't look like anything. Yeah, it would just look. Yeah.
It would hypnotize our audience to watch.
Yeah. I don't know. You never know me. I might get bored and fucking do it. You never know. But.
I was, by the way, slightly, and I'm going to admit this up front as just like a housekeeping thing about this episode.
Oh, gosh.
Not a fan of what I had to do for the fucking thumbnail. There, I fucking said it. I had a whole fucking plan, but goddamn Canva didn't give me the background that I fucking wanted at all, and I'm like, fuck. Because the thumbnail was going to be her fucking eyebrow going into the fucking field goal by like a kicker. Fucking, that's why I wanted to call it, that's why I called the episode Lashes Out. Because I was going to do a fucking Ace Ventura / Cortez getting her fucking eyebrow punched off in the first fucking round joke. But I fucking Canva didn't give me a far enough.
Ray, you really were to fucking do a miss by this much joke? Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
You were Ray.
No, that's the other thing. He showed up to the RNC with a bandage on his ear, and it's like,
yeah, you didn't. Do
that was you. That was supposed to be, you could have been assassinated too. Like the way he's all chill and stuff. Like,
well, he has to be. He has to be, dog. That's the optics of him being like, and he kind of looked I saw like a thing of him in the crowd when he was in the arena for that. He did kind of look like, oh fuck, well, is it gonna happen again? Am I gonna get it? Who knows? But like, I honestly think
it would be literally impossible now.
I mean, I'm sure like Donald Trump at this stage of his life has seen it all, but I don't think you've ever he's never been shot before, right?
Oh, he's probably been shot.
Oh fuck, I doubt it. By whom?
Right, like he's rich. Like he's not in areas where he's
We're talking
Yeah,
about
but you know the people.
we're talking
that he
about
always
by
had to
bullets,
deal
not
with.
by paternity suits, Ray.
right.
No,
Like he's
he had
not
to deal with
dodging
fucking
bullets like that.
mobsters and shit, dog. Like there had to be a time at least he got shot. Nobody knows
I think
about.
you think this man is a lot tougher than he is.
I'm not saying he's
There's
tough,
no way.
but I'm saying he lived in New York City in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Like some of the roughest times in the history
Why
of that
does
city.
the All-Star game have to be on Fox when I'm sitting here and I don't have Fox on my phone?
Is it on now?
Yeah. Stephen
kinda
Kwan batting
wish-
leadoff for the AL All-Stars. That's right.
I kind of wish, to be honest, we were. I was upstairs because I'd turn on the fucking. I'd find a way to watch the show or watch the All-Star game, and we could all do like an All-Star game watch party. That'd be
That
kind
would
of
be-
fun.
I don't really
That'd
care
be-
too much about the All-Star game, but there are a few Guardians. There's 5 Guardians.
That's what I was gonna ask. How many guys from Cleveland made the team?
5. Jose Ramirez, Stephen Kwan are starters. Stephen Kwan's batting leadoff. Manuel Clase, the closer. Josh Naylor, first base, and then David Fry. My guess is David Fry won't play, and that's what my guess is because there's usually one guy who won't play because for emergency purposes, and because David Fry can play like most positions, I feel like he may be the last guy out because they need someone to play anywhere. Could be wrong. I guess what I'm saying is that's what I would do.
So I know Naylor.
Coachy.
Are any of them starters?
Yeah, I just said Kwan's batting leadoff.
Okay.
And Jose Ramirez.
Who was the guy, the second baseman that got into that fight last year? We covered it.
What? That was Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Some dude slid in the second hard and kicked him in the
Tim
leg
Anderson.
or something.
No,
He
Jose
deserved it.
slid, and Anderson was
right.
talking shit. And Anderson talks shit all the time, and I think he just got DFA'd. So I don't know what he's doing. But Jose, and he squared up with Jose. He squared up first, and then Jose finished it. I have the T-shirt. Down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson.
I know the
Paul,
Pirates.
you watched the home run derby?
No, I missed it. Who won?
Jose, Teoscar Hernandez from the Dodgers, but Jose made it to the second round. He got beat in the second round, but he made. But Marcelo Hernandez was there. Raymond,
I saw that. I saw on his
he
Facebook.
did the intros.
Yeah.
That was
Hell
fun.
yeah.
And then after that, the national anthem happened.
Yes, I heard about that. Jeez, that was awful. Hey, man.
I was watching it live, just like, oh Lord. Well, I mean, my first thought, and I said it to Ray, I honestly, it was so bad, it sounded like she was making a political statement. I thought she was like, this was her taking a knee. I thought this was like, I honestly thought this was what she was doing. I'm gonna butcher this on purpose to let people know that I'm pissed about something. That's what I thought was happening. But apparently, it came out today. It makes me feel a little bad making fun of her. But apparently, she was real fucked up, and she checked herself into a rehab facility today or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, sorry, I was real drunk. I need help. I went to a rehab facility, which is what I'm going to do the next time I bomb on stage.
All right, Eric Kirbley.
Just, yeah,
Shout out to my boy.
yeah. Anyway, now
Uh,
what, Pauls?
No, I was just gonna say. I think I was listening to a radio broadcast this morning. They were talking about the worst renditions of that. The Carl Lewis one, the one by Fergie from a few years back. That was pretty bad. Roseanne Barr.
That's always going to be the
Yeah.
queen of fucking bad.
Yeah, I don't know whose idea
She
was
didn't
to
even
let
try.
her do that. Yeah, she was just going on. She's like, I'm just gonna fuck around, and it wasn't a great choice. But I mean, somebody picked Roseanne to do it. I don't, somebody.
Why?
Carl
'Cause
Lewis.
he was-
Well, the thing is, Carl Lewis told somebody who could sing, and
He kind of could harmonize, but he messed up at that one part. He's like, oh, but no, she's not even at all a singer. Like, she doesn't
yeah.
sound great talking. That's a good question. Whose idea was it?
This girl is a country singer, so no one expected that. But clearly something was wrong, and now that this came out, all right, something, because it was butchered so bad that it had to be on purpose or something. Like it was,
And
there
Fergie,
was like 45 key changes. Fergie just tried something and it didn't work.
well, I know
Fergie can sing.
she's a professional musician. Yeah, she can, but
She fucked up. She did something weird and it sucked. But I told you guys before, I was there. I was in the stadium when Macy Gray fucked it up at the Hall of Fame game. when I remember that her two friends basically carried her out because she was so drunk.
Yeah.
They stood next to her and like held her up, and she forgot the words and shit, and people started booing.
I forgot about Macy Gray. Whatever happened to her?
She's still alive.
Somewhere in probably like Cincinnati or wherever she's fucking from.
She's from Canton.
Oh, is she from? She's from Canton.
Yeah.
That explains so much about her. That just.
She used to work at the Hall of Fame. That's why they brought her back to sing the national anthem. Yeah. And she probably met up with a bunch of people that she hasn't seen in a while. She got hammered, and then she butchered the old Frankie Key song.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, when I heard it, like I don't want to play it on the show because I don't want the dogs in the neighborhood of all of us to start howling.
I thought you were gonna say like
it's at a frequency.
Like, I thought you were gonna say like copyright. I'm like, dude, that song's really old.
No, I don't care about copy. No, yeah, that's public domain, son. It's
now it may be ESPN or something. It may be.
Still, but dude, like, what the fuck?
I was watching a lot. It's funny. My brother texted me. He's like, "What is going on with the national anthem?"
Yeah,
and that's after I text you.
Yeah,
I was texting everybody. I'm like, dude.
Where was I? I was at an open mic. Yeah, I was at open mic, and then I went to fucking what do you calls it?
I don't know, Ray.
Like Make 'em Laugh Monday. I was at the Grog Shop, and when you texted me about the national anthem, I was at a barbecue joint actually. But yeah, it was bad. I listened to it today, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I saw the drunk thing, and I'm like, "Ah, that explains it."
That did explain a lot. What's the guy's Carl Rove? Isn't it Carl the one announcer? He said
Monday.
No, not Carl. No, it was Carl Rove.
He was in the White House. For
Yeah, not Carl Rove. Yeah, it wasn't Carl Rove. What is his name then? The Baseball Tonight guy, the fucking white guy.
I don't fucking know these people anymore. I stopped caring after fucking Brenneman went off the air.
Of course you did. When they got rid of John Miller, I was done.
As soon as what's his face? As soon as Bob Uecker retired, I said nobody else for me, thank you.
Bob Uecker.
Something's happening.
Carl
right
Ravitch.
now.
Carl Ravitch.
No idea.
What was the one guy's name? His name.
Anyway, Carl Ravitch said after Gunnar Henderson came over and did his Scooby-Doo impression, he's like, "That was nailed. Some other parts of tonight's broadcast were not nailed, but that was nailed." And I'm like, I wasn't the only one. I did like Bill Squire's post. I thought his was pretty funny.
Yeah.
He said that Ingrid Andreas assassinated the national anthem. All right, what do you guys have next? Because I have something completely different than what we're talking about, but I have something.
Is it more about the shooting?
It's not.
Okay.
So we've talked about movies a lot here, and certain movies and remakes of certain movies, and there's a movie being remade that I heard there's going to be a remake, and it's a movie that I like, but I didn't know until like the other day that it's going to be a musical. They're doing that again. They did the same thing with The Color Purple. They've been doing that. They did it with Mean Girls. They're doing it with a lot of shit. They did it with but Death Becomes Her is going to be a musical movie.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
So it's making me think, and Raymond, I'm sending you something. Raymond has his really terrible dream to remake Slapshot for some reason. Ray, what about Slapshot the musical? What about that? How great would that be? And then I thought about that to myself, and I laughed. And I know
a good bar around here. It's called the Palm Isle. Fucked the barmaid last trip. I actually. Speaking of Slapshot, I will say this. I don't remember his name. Sorry, sir. But he played a character by the name of Andre Poodle. It was like Marquet or something like that. Off the top of my head, I'm drunk. I can't really remember. But I made a joke about the fact that they were going to be showing Slapshot on like TCM. at like 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, they totally took the fuck scenes out and they didn't underline them. And he actually laughed at it, and that made my day. I'm not gonna lie. Like a dude I've watched a movie of a bunch of times, who's in a Facebook group that I'm a part of, laughed at a joke I made. I'm like, yes, yes.
That's funny. Anyway, but I'm
Paul
thinking,
Newman
dude,
was
I'm
alive,
like,
he would have
I'm
loved
like,
it.
dude, what if Slapshot the musical? And then in my head, I'm like, oh, I gotta get on AI. So I gotta get on Suno AI music. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, what would like? Okay, so what I'm thinking is like, what would be a big number in that, like, what big turning point in the movie where you need a big number? And I'm like, dude, the scene where they decide to start playing rough, like that would be like the big like end of the first act show-stopping number, right? So I wrote a chorus like in 2 seconds. I wrote a chorus and I put it into Suno and be like, dude, Slapshot the musical, this scene, and it spit this song out. For Slapshot the musical. It's called Old Time Hockey, and this would be a show-stopping number for from the movie from Slapshot the musical, right in the scene where Paul Newman decides that we're going to start playing dirty hockey now, old time hockey.
Pulse, have you ever seen this movie before, Slapshot?
No, that is the one sports movie I've never seen.
You need to watch it, goddammit. It's one of the greatest movies you'll ever watch in your life. I assure you, I know your sense of humor because you laugh at a lot of the jokes I make, so like you would enjoy Slapshot. Like it's funny if you like Paul Newman. Like I love Paul Newman as an actor, so like immediately I found it when my dad showed me this movie. I was like, awesome. Plus, nobody ever talks about this part of Slapshot, but you can legitimately see a young, topless mom from A Christmas Story. Nobody talks about that.
Well, that will definitely be in the musical version, but this song definitely. So this is a picture Slapshot the musical, everyone, and this would be the song they play after.
The Chiefs are down, you can see it in their eyes. Coach says, boys, it's time to change our style. We'll play rough and wild, we'll make them run a mile. The crowd's on their feet, they know what's coming now. We'll hit the ice and we'll show them how. We're playing old-time hockey just like Gordie Howe.
Eddie Shore.
We're playing old-time hockey.
Did they say Gordie Howe?
Look at us now. We're smashing and we're bashing and we're checking some guys. You take your book and stick and then you gouge out an eye. We're playing old-time hockey, now we're out on the prowl.
Let it play. Let's let it play.
Hanson brothers lead the charge, fist flying. Before the team's scared, you can see they're crying. No more finesse, no more fancy play. We're here to fight, we'll win the rough away. The crowd's on their feet, they know what's coming now. We'll hit the ice and we'll show them how. We're playing old-time hockey just like Gordie Howe. We're playing old-time hockey, why don't you look at us now? We're smashing and we're bashing and we're checking some guys. You take your book and stick and then you gouge out an eye. We're playing old-time hockey, now we're out on the prowl. Oh, blood on the ice, the sound of the crowd. We're making a mark, we're playing it loud. No rules, no mercy, it's a battle tonight. We'll fight till the end, we'll never lose sight. We're playing old-time hockey, just like Gordie Howe. We're playing old-time hockey, why don't you look at us now? Oh, yeah, yeah! Smashing and we're bashing and we're checking some guys. You take your book and stick and then you gouge out an eye. We're playing old-time hockey, now we're out on the prowl. We're playing old-time hockey, just like Gordie Howe.
If you fucking nitpick this, I'm never talking to you again. This
the only thing I know about Gordie Howe It's from an episode of The Simpsons.
I know the episode. Yeah.
Is he like? So I remember we were talking a little while ago about the top 10 hockey players of all time. Where does he rate?
Top 3?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
So
mean,
is he like, as far as like Gretzky and Lemieux? Is he?
he would be behind them.
And then Granite would always tell me about a guy named Bobby Orr.
Bobby Orr would be in the top 10 for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if my top like 5 would have to be, and again it's this is a heart pick. Mario number 1, Gretzky number 2, Gordie Howe, Bobby Orr, and probably Maurice Richard. Those would be probably the 5 greatest NHL players of all
Now,
time.
would you admit that you're biased because you're a Pittsburgh fan?
Yes, without a doubt. Yeah,
100%.
Mario
Only
wouldn't
Pittsburgh
have
fans don't
Because
think.
I feel like most people would say Gretzky number
Dude, it's
1.
everybody but Ray, and maybe a couple other
If
Penguins.
Mario wouldn't have gotten Hodgkins, he would have been a fucking god. Everybody would have been talking about the war between fucking Lemieux, a prime Lemieux that didn't need chemotherapy, that fucking came back like a goddamn savage in the mid 90s and then the late 2000 or the early 2000s. But yeah, Gretzky had a few more years. That's the only thing. Like it would be 1A, 1B, I think.
Okay, now what was the one guy's name? I think he was Czech. What was the guy's name? Oh man,
Jaromir Jagr.
Jaromir Jagr. Yes,
Yeah.
he's top 10 or no?
Top 10. Yeah, I would be.
Because I believe you said he played till he was like 46.
I think he's still playing.
Really?
Yeah, he's playing in like Russia.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's playing, I think, in like a Czech league or something like that. He's like a de facto mascot at this point. Like he plays, he scores, but like he's
old-time hockey like Eddie Shore, Dirk Clapper, and Toe Blake, and Gordie Howe. See, fucking said Gordie Howe. I did nothing fucking wrong. I was right.
Yeah,
Okay,
they shortened it, which is
Yeah, but don't the Hanson brothers say Gordie Howe like 4 or 5 times?
No.
Is it fair? Do you like?
I was right.
It's
You were
old-
wrong.
No, it's old time hockey like Eddie Shore, and that's the line.
Or
do you know?
But he also
Toe
said
Blake-
Gordie Howe. He says there too.
Is Crosby and Ovechkin, are they too contemporary to be on the top 10 list?
Ovechkin is like he has the points.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, just pure hockey player, not NHL player, but just hockey.
I would say Sid's better, and it's not because of
Yes, it is. Yes,
well,
it is.
here's why.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be saying this if you weren't.
I have empirical evidence to back
It's
this
biased.
up on a fucking on a trophy that's over 100 years old. Okay, thank you.
You know, it's
Two
a team
George,
sport.
Put that
though.
comment up.
It's a
That's the
team
reason.
sport, though. You're right, though. Right.
That's why I say NHL. No, not NHL.
Teams.
Better hockey players. Sure, Sidney Crosby has the rings, but
Yeah, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
no.
It's a team sport.
No, well, but
Mhm.
here's the thing that Ovechkin has never been able to do, which is help his team get to the promised land
What do you mean they won one?
multiple
Yeah,
times and
watch.
win.
I was gonna say the Capitals. I'm not
You
hearing
see
the hockey.
moving the goalpost. Yeah, but he only did it once, though.
Yeah, he only did it once, and it took a dirty
he's
hit
never
from
won-
Tom
he's ne-
Wilson to do it.
He's never won a Stanley
The
Cup, and then he
Penguins
wins the
would have
Stanley
taken
Cup.
that
Or
series
he's
if
never
Tom
won
Wilson
2
wasn't
Stanley
a
Cups.
cheating- If Tom Wilson wasn't a dirty
laughing
hitting
at you.
motherfucker, we would have had 3 in a row. That's fucking that is the pure, unadulterated opinion of one Ray Highclack who loves hockey and looks at Tom Wilson and hopes somebody slashes his fucking throat.
How much hockey did you
Fuck
watch this
Tom
year?
Wilson.
I'm
I
waiting.
break
I'm
your
waiting for
back
the
and
bottom
make
of the
you
first.
humble.
Bottom of the first. Stephen Kwan's taking your boy Skeens deep, calling it right now.
And Skeens is gonna fuck him up.
He might. He's never faced him.
104.
Dude, he has a sinker that's like 95, and then he throws. It's funny. He throws his sinker more than his fastball. He throws his fastball as like an out pitch.
I believe in Paul Skeens.
Right. Listen, I think you and I are good enough representatives of our favorite baseball teams that we should make a trade right now. Okay, what do you want for Paul Skeens?
Absolutely nothing until we win a World
You want for
Series.
free? No. Listen, we just took number one over pick this year, Travis Bazzana, this Australian kid. You can have him, you can have Joaquin Noel, and you can have 3 cases of Dortmunder Gold.
Nope. I'm not taking anything for Paul Skeens. Like, this is not what am I, the Nuttings? I'm just gonna let something just slip through my fucking hands.
You didn't let me finish. I said, listen, you don't
again, don't insult me by trying to take my boy away from me. Like, you're insulting me with any I
had a great beer bit that you just stepped on. Fuck it.
It
I'm
doesn't
done
matter.
I'm done.
It doesn't
I'm done.
matter.
You guys don't
You're talking
deserve
about
the laugh.
trading a
Ray
generational
says you guys don't deserve
talent.
the laugh. Ray doesn't want you to have joy.
Yeah, because I'm talking about a guy who could actually give me a World Series for the first time in my goddamn life.
Cannot give you a World Series.
No, but he gets us wins that we need, and that
we need him more now than you do.
Suck a dick, dude. How about that?
Can we do loans like soccer? Can we do that? Can we just borrow for the rest of the year so you can have him back with playoff experience?
The Pirates are 500 right now going into this All-Star game tonight because of the Skeens. There's no other person that's getting us these fucking wins where we really need wins.
He's been pretty good.
Okay, is Messier top 10? No.
15.
Okay.
Right. Okay. How about Mitch Keller? Can we make a deal for Mitch Keller? We'll take him.
Nobody. We need this team the way it is. I can't, like, by the time the trade deadline happens, if we don't at least get a bat out of something, I don't want anything. Like,
well, here's the thing: everybody, there's a lot of, because it's more playoff spots. There's a lot of teams buying, so I don't know if there's going to be worth it for them to try to outbid somebody for what it will, how bad it would deplete their farm system. So I don't. I mean, maybe they could get like a cheap bat, a cheap somebody, but they can't go. Them going all in would be ridiculous.
Hey, when you're 500 going into the middle of the goddamn season with a break going on, you want your people fucking rested and ready to go. And we've got fucking guys who can hit, but we probably need one more guy. Like one more.
We need pitchers. We need at least 2 pitchers, and there's none to fucking
Preferably somebody who can take a second DH position and give McCutcheon some time off. Like, that would be ideal right now. Like, just rest him for the playoffs if we can get to the fucking wild card. Like,
he's too old, bro. He's you're gonna have to bring the furries into the stadium if you want him to hit in the playoffs.
Yeah. You know what, Mister? Guess what? Fucking Paul Skeens he struck out fucking Aaron Judge, I think, right? I think he struck out Aaron Judge. So
there's a dude who lives next town over from me that struck out Jose Altuve, George Springer, and Carlos Correa.
Still.
he just lives over there.
Who are you talking about?
His name's Percy Gardner. He played for the Indians for about a month and a half in 2016, and he has like 12 major league strikeouts, and every one of them was an all-star. It's
hilarious.
like he struck out like JD Martinez and Max Kepler, and I forget who else. Like, they were all all-stars.
He walks around like Tim Sylvia in Iowa with the UFC belt, just like a cock of the walk attitude.
I guess. And he got hurt right after that.
On the mound.
Yeah. No, Cleveland absolutely does have a better chance, but we got to figure out how to get a pitcher. And
but they're giving me hope.
Which one we could afford.
Johnny Smith. That's the problem with the Pirates. Every time there's like a good season, and then we end up losing 100 games. You're like, fuck.
Paul Skeens is going to have an unbelievable year, and then the off season he's going to hook up with some crazy broad in a hotel. She's going to shoot him out of a window like the Natural. That would be the luck of the Pirates.
You again,
Paul? Are you going to be? Are you going to? Levy Dunn's going to do it. Paul, are you going to be the best that ever lived?
Tim,
Levy
don't
Dunn's
put
going to
bad
take
juju
him out
on my goddamn team that already has bad juju.
I'm just saying. When's Well, I can't watch it. I'm pissed. I mean, I could if I downloaded the right apps, but I don't feel like it. So, I just want to see Quan against Skeens. That's the only thing I want to see.
Well, I mean, it just happened apparently.
No, it's going to happen in the bottom of the inning.
Wait, what?
I don't think it's
Bottom of
happened
the
yet,
inning?
has it? Yes, it's in Texas.
I thought he
for the
was. I
American
thought he was
League.
playing. I thought he was hitting leadoff.
For the American League. Who's the home team?
Oh,
See how baseball works is.
I just didn't know who was the home team. I don't know what stadium it's in this year.
Okay, well, I said Texas like 4 or 5 times, but you know, I understand you don't listen.
Oh yeah, it's in Arlington. Isn't it?
Dude, I started watching my training for this job I'm gonna do, and I'm so overwhelmed. And I got pissed, and I rage quit it, and it's my I get pissed because it's very clearly I have an ADHD problem, and it's fucking up my life, and that's what makes me mad because I can't fix it, and it's a real problem, and it pisses me off. So that's why I got pissed. So. And then when I get pissed, then the other shit acts up, and then I don't know what the fuck's going on, and then when he's pissed. So basically, the reason I'm on disability, which is real, is the reason why I'm having a hard time training for this new job. Is because of the reasons why I'm on disability in the first place. So who would have thought?
Anyway. Johnny Smith. Don't say that.
You know how much they'd have to give up for him?
That would be the most.
You know how many Dortmunder golds they'd have to give up?
Well, I mean, it is the nutting, so it could be a used ball bag and a couple broken bats that they fucking like want just so they can save money. Like that's all it really fucking is. That franchise, we have been beaten down so fucking much at this point. Like, I will be going in full Pirates regalia when I go on August to those games. But like,
you know, it's in the back of your mind, probably. But I mean,
it's every single day. I dread the news. Paul Skeens has been dealt to like Toronto for like a injured third baseman or something. And
if they can't extend him before his arbitration, which I doubt they will, because I think he's smart enough to know how much he'll make in the free market eventually, unless something happens to him. But I think they might trade him before his arbitration. It might pop. I hope not. But
it would be the biggest blunder in the history.
That's still like
of the
5
Pirates.
years. That's still like 4 or 5 years from now.
Yeah, but they would sell him tomorrow if they could fucking save some cap space. Like they don't give a
Yeah, but he's making a rookie contract, so he's not making that much money yet. He will, but not yet.
Yeah, probably Boston. Boston would be the place where he'd probably win a World Series.
Tampa doesn't spend any money, Johnny. You know that they spend less money than the Guardians.
Ooh, it just dawned on me. I gotta say, rest in peace to Jacoby Jones.
Yeah, what happened to him?
I still haven't gotten the details, but I remember he used to play receiver for the Texans and for Baltimore, and he was fast as all get. Like he was greased lightning out there. Yeah, and he was even on a season of Dancing with the Stars for whatever it's worth. And
that's my conspiracy theory. That's what fucked him up.
I know.
I bet he started fucking one of the dancers. Apparently, that happened a lot.
Yes,
like a lot.
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, a lot of the celebrities and their dancers hooked up. Like a lot. Johnny, he's still alive. He made it. Come on, he's fine.
Yeah, like that was man.
God, now we're gonna have the Secret Service. Like, what do you know?
Dude, you think we're the channel? Dude, they're backed up with how many channels they got to check up on right now.
But what
we have enough manpower.
No, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Jacoby Jones. He passed away. Then I heard that Richard Simmons, Sweating to the Oldies, if you remember that. You know,
yeah, that was before the beginning of the show. That I think that's a conspiracy. I think he was murdered, but that's just me. Anyway, carry on.
And Dr. Ruth Westheimer. I don't know if you remember her.
Yeah, Dr. Ruth outlived Sue Johansson. I was not expecting that.
Know that Dr. Ruth.
Who?
I want when people think about me,
Sue
they think about sex.
Who's that?
She was like a Canadian television sex doctor.
Never heard of it.
The Oprah channel that owned back in the day.
Can we get a sex therapist on here?
I'd be down.
You think anyone will talk to us?
Let's go full shock jock. I'm down for it.
No, I don't. I'm not going to make any jokes. I just think it'd be very interesting to have for us to try to have a mature conversation about sex on our show.
I
Taking
mean,
notes?
I could make a message to somebody.
There is a
I know
woman.
somebody
Levitar just
that
had someone
knows
on this.
people.
It's great. All right, let's do it. I'm sure there's a lot of people in that field.
Yeah. Oh, it's multifaceted. For
Also,
sure.
I don't.
Again,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want it to be a man. It'd be weird me out if it was a man.
I mean, I could vet the pictures of these guys before we fucking like.
Self-proclaimed. He's just petting a cat.
This guy looks like Henry Cavill. He's super autistic. I like it. Let's go.
Yeah. How about no a woman though? Yeah, that'd be better. Could be
Again,
an old woman. I just don't whatever. I just don't want it to be a man and weird me out.
again, I could make a contact via that.
Let's do it. Let's do. I mean, there's probably a lot of people in the field. Just start sending out emails.
Yeah,
we don't need UFC
yeah.
fighters. We don't need UFC fighters. We need sex therapists. Teach us. How would one find the clitoris if one were looking for it?
You have to go into the deepest, darkest jungles to find it. Like deeper than the Amazon, bro. It's in there. You just have to find it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, what? We're playing trivia today?
Yeah, I was just about to. I was gonna ask. Like, if you
I don't
want.
know. I'm a little pissed off.
I forgot because I've been away for a little while. Who won the last one? Oh, that's right. No, I wasn't even making a joke. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Franchise, the man with the plan who gets
why
it
do
all
I have
done.
Why don't I have a theory that today's category is what Ray did today? Is like
Shit, I don't even know what I did today, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe if you stop fucking cheating. How about we get back to like fucking movies or something? I like those.
Yeah, Pulse, just remember that check is in the mail for the last one. Thank you.
Checks in the mail. Hey, y'all beautiful. Don't ever change. Speaking of Weird Al, dude, he has a new single coming for the first time.
Friday.
Okay, well, he did the song for this movie, but yeah, his last album came out 10 years ago, so I'm hoping it's a parody.
Was that White and Nerdy? Was like almost 10. It was
No. Mandatory Fun was his last album.
Was that the one with like foil and all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Weird Al is still making music. I remember him from my childhood.
I'm very, very excited. He has a new video coming out too, and
Not only that,
no one knows. My guess, like I said to Ray, it's probably just a song about how we're all gonna die.
Well, not only that, the rapper Young Jeezy is coming out with a new album, and I only say that.
What?
Really?
Is that his government name?
Young Jeezy, because he's been away from the market for so long, and it's like I'm glad to see he's still doing it. I came up on his music, so that's pretty cool.
Is it gonna be like when everyone was excited about?
I gotta go find the gong. I'll be right back.
All right. What
How
up,
many
Burns?
thousand? And then there was a flute album. Birdo.
Burns, what's up?
I was gonna say, did Burl fucking take away the gong? Usually it's like right by his fucking thing.
Just
It
floated
washed
away. They got the gong.
The gong washed away, Pop.
Birdo, your boy won the home run derby. Teoscar. Oh, so when it got down to the final two, Teoscar Hernandez and Bobby Witt from the Kansas City Royals, you know who they got to announce the final round? Who made an appearance there? Take a guess.
Miz?
No. Someone who's good at announcing things.
Thank you. I agree with you. He's not. Who?
Michael Buffer.
Oh.
They turned the lights off, and Michael Buffer did his thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be better? I think with fucking Bruce. To be honest with you.
Either one. Well, I don't know. I'm a traditionalist. I like the smooth jazz of Michael Buffer.
I like the violence of Bruce.
I mean, listen, I would have taken either. Either would have been fine, but I either would have been just any room. Running out of paper.
Or no, Smith is and there was a crappy home run derby because Judge wasn't in it.
Whatever, man. He's gonna win the MVP. Although he shouldn't. He shouldn't win the MVP because it's the most valuable player. They'd win without him. Would the Guardians win without Jose Ramirez? Nope.
All right, I'm gonna play the song. It's trivia time on Bro Plata, everybody.
Gaming Ray, they're a powerhouse duo. Trivia showdown on the Bro Plata show. Most reloaded, the host with the most.
Oh shit, Berto, I hope everything's all right, buddy. You don't have to send us anything, man. We love you. Anyway, I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's hopefully, yeah, hope you're all good, bro. It is trivia time, Pulse of Trivia, and it is 15 questions picked by the man himself. Overtime has been achieved many times in this, and
Pulse of suspense is killing me.
the current reigning, defending,
Two-time.
two-time.
Let's not talk about the overall record, but okay.
No, two-time.
Nah.
Two-time. I'm like a what do you call it? I'm like a
Suck.
Capitals fan when they get a conference championship. We're the champions. You didn't win anything. We're the champions. Okay. But we are here. The champion is myself, Tim, right here. Been
Pulse.
El Lucero for
You gotta
2
tell
weeks
me
in a row.
what's the theme this week?
So today, I think both of you guys will find this fair. I feel like it's a category both of you
The
guys
same
are
thing last
familiar
time.
with. Well, I mean, I guess time will be the ultimate storyteller. We'll have to see. But today,
Morbid obesity. No. What? Go ahead.
no, I think that, you know what? I'm gonna put that in my back pocket. That'll be no. Today we are doing 15 questions.
Mm-hmm.
The category is popular music, pop music.
All right.
London, Paris, Munich. Everybody talk about pop music.
Yeah, I feel like both of y'all. This is something both of you have knowledge about.
Maybe my brain wasn't working today. I didn't take my alpha brain. I didn't take any of my pills. I might die on this episode.
Oh, damn it! Damn it, Tim! I need to fucking turn that into a goddamn sound. Is you saying I
What?
have hamburger brain?
Oh yeah.
I have it like saved on my phone. I'm eating my way out of the thing. I have hamburger brain.
Uh-oh. Tim's not gonna like this.
Johnny, if Creed is gay, then give me a lisp and call me Sergio because that shit, Creed's the shit, brother.
I'm waiting till after Vegas to see what the ticket situation is at that arena for Creed. So I'll probably.
Dude, I'm
buy
going
it
to.
in
I'm
September.
seeing Brian Regan and Creed in the same week. Can you say best week ever?
I would say that's pretty good. That's actually a tits fucking weekend.
It's not a weekend. Well, this Friday's Creed and like Regan's like on a weekday, Tuesday or Wednesday. Don't know who I'm going with yet. We got an extra ticket just sitting here, Ray. Just sitting here in my pocket. You want to come down?
Yeah, I'll see Brian Regan.
All right, you got to pay me like $70, whatever it was.
How about that equates to what, like 7 beers? I can do that.
Dude, there's not going to be beers there. It's in a theater. They do
All
serve
right,
a
then
couple
we'll
beers.
We'll go to what's it called? You
Five
can
Barrel.
drink. We can go to 5 Barrel. I'll buy
They might not be open.
$70 worth of beer for you. That's like 6 beers there, 5 beers.
Actually, we'll still set that in stone. I want to make sure my mom doesn't want to go first.
Okay, yeah. Let her. If she takes precedent, I will say that Mama Danko does take precedent.
But if she doesn't want to go, then I don't care.
Yeah,
But
let me know.
I don't even know how much. I got to get her to watch a Regan special first.
She's never seen Brian Regan stand up before.
No, and I think, yeah.
You have Paramount?
No, he's on Netflix. I haven't. It's
Well,
on
but
Netflix.
you have Paramount.
Yes.
Oh,
So
speaking of
it's
Netflix,
classics.
did you guys watch the Beverly Hills Cop?
I did. Yes.
I have not. Danko gave a very good synopsis of the movie where I could understand exactly what it was.
You have Netflix, right?
No.
Okay, I can. Well, I got the remedy for that. I'll hook you up.
That's my friend.
Criminals. Anyway, it was just one of those guys. You do remember one of those. It's a nostalgia bomb.
I remember.
Yeah, that basically that.
I thought it was all right. It was
Fine. It was fine. Listen, the original ones were silly too. So, I mean, the only one I really thought was actually good was the first one. So, do I think it lived up to the sequels? Yeah, it was about the same as the sequels.
I want them to remake Police Academies.
There's already 57 of those.
No, I know, but I mean like with a contemporary cast. Like
I want a movie called Yet Another 48 Hours.
Oh no.
With old Nolte and old Eddie Murphy. Yes.
Oh,
okay, you guys ready?
yeah.
Okay, question number 1.
Okay.
What was Paula Abdul's first top 40 hit?
Oh.
Man, I forgot to spell.
Keeping that one. 140, 35. There we are.
I will go first. I have Straight Up. Is what I said.
Yes. Straight up. Oh, leaving us.
You guys are both correct. The correct answer was Straight Up.
Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Whoa, I call in a hit and river. What's up? Hold on. I'm taking a food order here.
Up, niece is taking a food order right now for Tim. If you just joined us, we're doing Pulse's trivia. Make sure to like and sub for Bro Plata. If you're new, if you're not new and you love Bro Plata, just give us a like. Get that algorithm going, friends. Mom, I want pizza. Oh man, yeah. The Tim is waiting, getting his shit together. He's
My
back.
nieces are here again.
Nice.
Okay, man. The older one played a fuck ton of softball last week. It's like a dozen games or something. She hit pretty good though. Bunch of hits.
Lift,
She's 10,
but
so lifting wouldn't do anything yet.
Or like do push-ups or like does she do like warm-ups or shit?
Well, no, not push-ups. I mean, they stretch and shit. It's all softball stuff.
I know, but still, like
no, she doesn't do any.
I wouldn't be able to do that at fucking 10
Well, it's the
years
pitchers
old.
I feel the worst for. Although it's a lot different than baseball. Like if you pitch boys in baseball as much as these girls pitch, people would put you in jail. Like these girls throw 300 pitches a day. I'm not exaggerating.
Fucking nuts. That's like Japanese baseball level.
Yeah, but the thing is, because of the arm motion, it's not as hard on it, so it's all right. Okay, Johnny Geesh, calm down, Johnny Geesh.
Okay, I'll hook Johnny Smith up. Okay, question number 2.
Number 2.
Okay. In 1989, what Cher video was banned from MTV because of her revealing outfit?
89. I'm just gonna guess of a.
I want all the judgment that I actually think I know this one with confidence.
That's all right, Raymond. What do you got? You go ahead. Ray says Herrenbackheim. I also say Herrenbackheim.
You guys are both correct. I think she was wearing, if I remember correctly,
it was like a Borat fucking thing with like a leotard over top, right?
I had a steady diet of Cher growing up, so.
I'm so sorry.
And I'm okay with it, dude. Share some bangers. I'm not anti-Cher by any means.
She's a loon now, but you know, whatever.
She's like 80. So
No.
Okay, speaking of Beverly
she
Hills,
still sings though. They say anyway. Go ahead.
does she without autotune?
Yeah, she sings live. Well, I mean, "Believe" was like one of the first auto-tune songs ever.
Right.
But besides "Believe," yeah. They say she has the vocal cords of like a 20-year-old somehow.
Okay.
That's what I read. So I read.
Okay, speaking of Beverly Hills Cop, question number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Beverly Hills Cop star Eddie Murphy had a chart-topping hit in December of 1985. What was the name of that song called?
This is a great tune, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Every white trash family.
For
It's
anybody watching, if you've never seen this, go ahead and YouTube the video. It's
amazing, is what it is. Anyway, it's called "Party All the Time." Is what it's
Pure
called.
cocaine party all the time.
Yeah, I don't know who told. I guess back in the day, every actor thought that they could just branch out and be a singer too.
Oh, dude, Bruce Willis.
Yeah, Bruce Willis. Nobody told him no.
Don Johnson.
Keanu Reeves.
You back the fuck off of Heartbeat, all right, motherfucker?
Hey, I like "Party All the Time." I'm not lying when I say that.
I gotta tell you, there is nothing cooler to me than getting stoned, putting on my headphones for my Xbox, and GTA getting into Grand Theft Auto 5 races, and you hear Heartbeat on the radio in game.
And put on a Don Johnson album.
Well, Heartbeat's on the soundtrack for fucking GTA 5. And whenever you hear it, you're just like, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Question number 4. It's taking it back to our childhoods. The Spice Girls had a #1 hit in 1997. What was the name of this song?
Fuck. It's the only hits we get? Because they had more than... They had a lot of hits.
They had a lot of hits.
This was their #1 in 97.
I'm going to be close here.
I'm just going to go with... I mean, there's 2 in my head. I'm going to go with this one. Raymond, when you're ready.
If you want to be, I believe it's called, or want to be.
Wannabe is what it's called, and I also have Wannabe.
Both are correct.
Every girl in 4th grade loved that fucking, or what 97, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and then you had like the girls in middle school who would bang that fucking song at the pool in fucking 97.
Our elementary school gym teacher let us bring CDs in for when we had to like run around the gym or whatever. And somebody brought in that Spice Girl CD and they played it constantly. Spice Girl, yeah, that CD. They play it all the time. Fun fact, I was the one that brought in the Spice Girl CD.
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
"Say You Will Be There" is my favorite Spice Girl song, unless you're wondering.
That's a banger. That's a banger.
I like the harmonica solo.
To me, the black chick was the only one that stood out. Her and the other one, Posh, only because she married a soccer player, David Beckham.
Yeah, Beckham. Yeah.
The other 3, they're like interchangeable to me. I couldn't tell you.
Talking about Baby Spice, Ginger Spice, and Sporty Spice. You like Scary Spice and Posh Spice?
I'll give you a half a point for being able to name who.
Dude, Jerry Halliwell's one single she had off of her solo album was hot. The video was like porn to a fucking kid who loved Jerry Halliwell.
Well, my favorite thing is like someone a long time about Brexit. Someone had a sign protesting Brexit that said, "This is like when Jerry Halliwell vastly overestimated her solo career."
Yes. But she to me was the hottest one. I don't know why. She was.
They were all hot.
Oh well, no. Jerry had like some sexiness to her because she had some like chubby cheeks. She was hot. Like she was my kind of girl. Trashy and willing to go. Let's move.
They all look like they'd wreck your life, though. Every single one of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mel B's getting that sweet fucking Shrek money now from fucking
Bro,
Eddie
she's
Murphy.
like, she reminds me of Jade Cargill. She like got in the gym and just started just being ham, man.
Sporty Spice seemed like the one who would cheat on you with your sister.
Yes.
I'd be like,
You just come in. Oh, come on, Denise.
anyway, so we're both 4 for
Okay.
4 here.
Yes, tied up through 4 questions. Question number 5. In 1998, Australian soap opera star Natalie Imbruglia charted with this song.
Natalie Imbruglia, thank you.
Imbruglia, yeah, her.
I may. Okay.
What?
Wait. Before we do these answers, I'm gonna give an honest answer here, or an honest like backstory. I may or may not, at some point in my life, had constantly played this in a work truck to keep me fucking like going because I was so depressed.
This is like the not so
I
guilty
love
pleasure
this
episode
song.
of,
It's
of
so
Paul's
good.
Trivia. We're like, yeah, that's fucking banger, dude. Fucking turn back time. Fuck yeah. Anyway,
It's called Torn.
it's torn.
Wow.
Dude, my favorite part of Burt Kreischer's The Machine movie is the beginning. He commissioned Scott Stapp to do a cover of it for the beginning of the. It's so great. I can't find it anywhere though.
It's probably on YouTube.
Well, just I found it just like the cut of the movie was on YouTube. That's all I could find though. I figured there'd be like a single version. I can't find it.
I don't know.
Anyway, all right, 5 for 5.
Question number 6.
Who
The
knew this
song-
would be 5 for 5?
The song "Don't Speak" is off of which No Doubt album?
Ooh,
Ooh. Oh no.
I don't think I know.
I was just listening to Spiderwebs the other day too.
Man, I'm gonna just say this, man. Like, I don't know if the kids today are familiar with it. Like, if you're a fan of ska, you have to know this album. If you grew up,
Fuck, I don't think I know the name of this.
I
album.
don't. I took a shot in the dark.
Me too.
what?
I went with self-titled.
Yeah, I went
The
with.
no-
I went with
No
just
Doubt.
No Doubt.
Uh-oh, Pulse is pissed at us.
You both. I need a buzzer for you. Get no gong.
No.
The correct answer is Tragic Kingdom, and I can't believe you didn't know this answer, man. That is a great album. That is just a great album.
How about this?
Nope.
Yes, both of y'all. Wow.
Yet I
Okay.
knew Natalie Imbruglia's fucking album. Or
Right, but you didn't know.
like,
Nope. Berto, it was not Kiss Me. Kiss Me is Sixpence None the Richer. Everyone knows that.
Okay, question number 7.
I had back in 2016. I had a Trump Pence None the Richer joke that no one liked.
good lord.
Question number 7. NSYNC member Joey Fatone
Mm-hmm.
made a guest appearance as Joey Vitolo on what Disney show?
Oh fuck! I thought you were gonna say what movie. I was excited because I knew the answer to that. Disney show. Disney show. Disney show. I don't know.
Quite
Disney
popular back in
show.
the day.
What?
This show was quite popular back in the day. I thought you guys.
I'm
might.
taking a total guess.
Hold on.
on
I'm trying
the
to.
show,
I'm trying
but
to
I
think
this
of
Johnny
Disney
Smith,
shows.
It had to be like early 2000s.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Joey Fatone was on it, this is from our,
Probably like 05, I want to
I
say.
can't. I can't think of any. It's the only one I can think of. But that's not right. Okay. I said Hannah Montana. That's the only one I can think of.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Wow. Tim Danko takes the lead. The correct answer
Nice.
is Hannah Montana.
That's right. Get out of here.
It was either that one or Wizards of Waverly Place. Those were the only two I was gonna pick. But yeah, good no,
Mm-hmm.
respect.
Okay, question number 8. Which 1999 song features the lyrics, "She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain"?
I legitimately love this song. Every time I hear it, I get pumped because I will fight people about how good this song is.
You know what? Chris Rock has a great joke.
Oh.
Okay.
No, Chris. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No. I know. Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad.
I
No,
fucking
you're right.
love this song. I'm not even joking. I
had to sing it in my head to to remember what it was. And
I bet Hearns. I hope this is not racist. I feel like Hearns knows this song. Man. Like
we know it. But yes, the way you said it was very racist. Raymond, go ahead. What do you have?
Pulse kind of made mention of it. It's one of my favorite Chris Rock bits. Living la vida loca.
Living la vida loca.
I don't know it is a great song, bro.
I was fighting with my friend Alan about how great this song is. I'm like, dude, I think people talk shit about it because for whatever reason, but I'm like, listen to that song and tell me what's wrong with it. Like, it's a great song. Dude, that's a great song. Tell me what's wrong with that song.
He's the most successful member of Menudo, so fuck off.
Don't you fuck with Menudo?
It is though, and it's like I don't care. It's like, and so you would call Ricky Martin a one-hit wonder, right?
I mean, She Bangs was a pretty big hit too. She Bangs was a pretty big hit too.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
But that was not kind of off the success of this one, right? But this one was She Bangs is okay, but Living the Vida Loca is a great song. Because I'm not 100% sure if he's talking about a woman or booze. It could be either or.
A dude.
Or a dude or booze. Either way. Every time I hear that on the radio, I get pumped. I'm not lying. I mean, this has been the not so guilty pleasure episode of trivia.
Yeah, this is definitely like I know all like besides the Hannah Montana one, I've known every single
and the No Doubt.
Oh, the No Doubt, yeah. But I knew the
okay, well, yeah, so Tim is in the lead, but there's 6 questions left, so it's still anybody's ball game.
Yes.
Okay, question number 10? 9. Question number 9, that's right. Question number 9. What is the name of the bass guitarist for the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Oh. By the way, I have
your fucking day job.
I remember when I was a kid, and the concert came on. My cousin, shout out to Erica, she was watching it. And they made me get up and leave the room. They wouldn't let me watch it because they used to rock out with their sock out.
Socks out, yeah.
That was Woodstock 99.
Yeah, they would wear one sock and nothing else, and not on their foot. And they were like, they're like,
I'll go first. I'm sorry. I have Flea.
One of the stars of the movie Inside Out 2, Flea.
He's an Inside Out too?
Yeah, I went to see it.
How was it?
With Laura. I worked for his music school.
That's right. I heard he did have a music school in LA where he helped like kids in you know what I'm saying, from the inner city.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember him. He was in Baby Driver. He was in that.
Back to the Future, famously.
Was he Back to the Future?
That's right. He was one of in Biscayne, wasn't he?
Oh, was he? I didn't
he
know
was,
that.
and he was Nails. Nails, the fucking hey McFly. I just wanted to let you know.
I probably have noticed that before. I just didn't. I don't know. Okay.
I just remember that group because obviously Anthony Kiedis was like the star, but Flea had his own thing going. Then one of the guys, he looks exactly like Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Chad Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a video of them doing a drum off against each other, and you look at them like, fuck, they do look like each other.
They do.
Okay, question.
Southern California bullshit.
Mm-hmm. They're all inbreeders down there, except for Berto. He's the best.
Yeah, Berto is the best.
All right, numero 10.
Okay, question number 10.
Nice.
Oh man, this is a bit of a layup, but it's on there, so I gotta ask it.
Do you though? Right.
Well, you know what?
Go ahead. I don't care.
Okay.
The last one was a layup. I don't care.
I mean, okay. Eminem stars and performs.
No, ask a different one.
Yeah, ask a different one. Yeah, let's get a little harder.
Yeah, let's get.
I know that one, and I puke whenever I hear the name of the movie. I don't want to write that movie out. I want that to be just damnatio memori, like everything he should be.
Okay. Yeah. So
Well, B Rabbit in the Trailer Park Stompers.
yeah, I was gonna say, what semi-autobiographical movie? Y'all
What
know?
is and Mom's Spaghetti?
Right. Okay. New question number 10.
10.
Okay.
What future Nickelodeon star portrays Summer Hathaway in the 2003 movie School of Rock?
Oh, I know this.
I remember seeing this in my youth, and I had to go back and look. I was like, well, holy shit, that is her.
Pretty sure I know this one. Is it Miranda Cosgrove?
It is Miranda Cosgrove.
Wow. You guys are both correct. iCarly herself, Miranda Cosgrove, stars in the movie, in the Jack Black movie School of Rock. Well, star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know the kid that played the drummer died a couple years ago?
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
RIP to him.
You know the guy who wrote that, Mike White, also wrote Black Lotus. Or White Lotus, sorry, White Lotus, the HBO series.
No, okay. Yeah.
He wrote a lot of stuff.
Never
He's more of a
watched
writer than an actor, but okay, anyway.
Question number 11.
Mr.
In
Schneebel.
2001, Christina Aguilera, Lil Kim, Maya, and Pink released what chart-topping Patti LaBelle cover?
Is that Patti LaBelle? I didn't realize. I thought it was like.
I think I know this, but it could be something else. I'm pretty sure I know what it was.
Oh,
Is it Lady Marmalade?
Oh wait.
You
that was the
answered
movie.
before Ray wrote it down. Now he's
Oh, Ray, this is why we write things down, Ray.
Hold on. No,
Ray, come on.
I'm allowed one change.
No, you can't, Ray. There's a reason why we fucking write them down.
No, I know the song. I just put the name of the movie down.
That's your fault. I wouldn't do this to you if I fucked up.
I mean, I would allow it one change per game.
There's a reason why we write it down. You can't change it after I give the answer.
Lady Marmalade.
Here's the thing. We don't know if he knew it for sure. That's the thing. If we knew he knew it for sure, it'd be different. Well, we don't know that because you didn't change it until after I said the right
Marmalade?
answer.
Yes.
Ray,
Pulse, it's on you. It's on you, Pulse, but I think you got to make the right decision here.
Well, technically, I just want to ask this.
I was singing it as I wrote Moulin Rouge because it was the.
That's what I was going to say. Were you going to write Moulin Rouge or were you going to write Lady Marmalade? Be honest.
I was going to write Moulin Rouge.
It's your call, Pulse.
But I knew the name of the song was Lady Fucking Marmalade. I knew that.
But we don't know that.
Ray, I'm a stickler for protocol. I have to give the point to Tim.
God damn it.
You got to write it down, bro.
To the Supreme Court. Everything. They're going all white now, so it's perfect.
It was.
I'm white too.
It was from that movie. That movie, which I never
but I'm
saw.
a Republican voter, motherfucker. They'll go for me any day.
Dude, so am I. I'm registered Republican. I voted Republican in the last election. Fuck off. I got a Republican ballot just because I wanted to vote. I wanted to vote for Chris Christie. Tim
is up by 2, but there are still 3 questions left.
That's true.
So it's still anybody's game.
It's true. I mean, I'm gonna win, but
got screwed.
You screwed yourself. You did this to you.
All right, Vince McMahon. What am I, Bret Hart now?
I'm assuming that's some sort of reference. I don't know.
Bret screwed Bret. It's a famous promo in wrestling history.
Wasn't it the Montreal screw job or whatever?
Yeah. It was the day after that.
Okay. All right.
And it was the impetus behind the evil McMahon.
Would you say impetus? Okay.
What? Number 13.
12?
12.
12. You're right. Question number 12. What is the name of the Post Malone song that opens the 2018 movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
I hear it in my head. I just don't know the name of the song.
We need the name.
I know. Hold on.
I haven't seen those movies, so I don't.
When you tell me, I'm gonna be pissed because I know it, but I just don't fucking know the name. I'm singing it in my head. I don't like it. It's a shitty song, but I know it. I don't know. I don't know the name of it.
I wrote a joke answer, and it's, "Hey, look there! Look at that guy in blue and red." I think that's the right answer.
I'm writing something with too much auto tune.
You both are incorrect.
The
correct answer.
I don't know what it's called.
The correct answer, the name of the tune is called Sunflower.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So yeah, so
I've done that. No, I've done that in a girl I've dated room before. That's never good. You ever sunflower before? It's where you put your hand over your mouth while you're puking, so it like it all hits your hand and goes out like a sunflower.
Okay, that was question number 12, right?
I mean, probably, but I don't remember. But probably.
One time. I've never done it since.
That was 12.
Okay,
We're on
so
13 now.
yes, so 3 questions left, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so basically, if Ray
get a couple right,
gets all of these correct and you get 2 wrong, he wins. He comes back.
That's not happening.
Let's go for a 3-peat, bitch.
Okay, question number 13. What Green Day song plays during the final episode of Seinfeld?
I actually don't know this, but I'm gonna kick a guess.
Mr. Highclere, here's your chance.
Hold on.
No, I think Tim's gonna get it.
I mean,
I think he's playing.
I mean, I have a guess, but I don't know for sure. I think I have a pretty good educated guess.
That's what I'm saying.
I said good riddance / time of your life. That one.
I put time of your life as well.
Both are correct. The correct answer is time of your life.
I was about to say, there's only one real answer to that question.
I figured it had to be the one.
What's the saddest song you can possibly think of the 90s? Like, that song is one of the most I don't listen to it out of principle because I feel like I'd go get a 9 while I listen to it. Like,
jeez.
Yeah, it's depressing.
I doubt it would have been Basket Case, although that would have been a great way to end the show.
Welcome to paradise.
As I give myself the creeps. Yep. Not just paranoid.
All right. So, game over.
Not really.
No, you have to get the next 2 right. I have to get the next 2
wrong. If you get the next 2 right and Tim gets them wrong, we go to sudden death.
Yes.
Okay.
Belt's coming back home, baby.
Question number 14. Which Jay-Z and Beyonce song spent 8 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts in 2003?
Tensions high. Everybody is wondering.
I'm not sure. If this is the only one I could think of, I'll go first. I said Crazy in Love.
Right.
Wrong. It's crazy. I put Crazy right now, but it's Crazy in Love is the correct answer.
Well, Tim Danko has officially won the game, even though we got 1 question left. Yes, the correct answer is Crazy in Love.
I need to start smoking pot after.
Tim is the champion. Tim is the champion.
Okay, well, just to rock it out.
Let's get a bigger win. Why not?
What singer fled the stage after her track malfunctioned during a Saturday Night Live performance in 2005?
You've actually asked about this before.
Did I?
Yeah. Not the exact same question, but you've asked. You asked in an SNL trivia. You asked this.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's a good
Well,
one.
this is music trivia.
Yeah.
Tim?
Ashley Simpson.
Ashley Simpson. I stopped the bleeding. I stopped the bleeding.
Play the
and
song.
I left on my shield. God damn it. I got the last one right.
Play the song.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry.
Stop it. Play the song, sore loser.
It's a familiar phrase. His intellect shines, leaving no room for mistake. He's the master of facts, the ruler of the day. In every way, Tim outshines with his flame. Ray, oh poor Ray, tries his best to compete, but against Tim's prowess, he's forced to retreat. With each question asked, Tim's confidence grows while Ray stumbles. His knowledge in walls. Tim reads in
Why is it so good? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
His intellect shines, even no room for mistake. He's the master of facts, the ruler of
Giving you a trophy.
Looks like Paul Skeens walked Stephen Kwan.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't give up any runs though, but it is 3-3 because both teams scored 3 runs in the third inning. No, that'll happen.
Yeah. Tim's victory song here after beating me in trivia after 2 weeks. Technically 3 as champion because Pulse was off for a little while. I was the champion of the world. And I fell. I was doing too much showboating, Pulse. Too much showboating. I was like Tyson Fury against Alexander Usyk.
I will say though, we
fucking showboating.
We both have a pretty deep. I mean, the fact that we both know the Paul Love. We have
Yeah, I mean,
knowledge
like
in this category.
Yeah,
overall.
he won by 3, but like the final score was like 13-10. So y'all both did pretty good. Like
Yeah. Yeah, any kind of like stuff like that, I'm confident in. When it comes to like naming music and all that kind of stuff.
Roku has like streaming trivia, like movie and TV trivia. I just found it yesterday, and I was kicking ass at that. Dude. I'm like,
nice.
But there was a question
Try
about
and
the
do the
Will,
stuff where
the
you win
Wilhelm
money.
scream. What?
You should do the stuff where you like win money, like the app or whatever, where it's like you
Those are all
join
fake,
game.
aren't they?
But
my mom was like, I'm thinking about downloading that Mr. Beast app. I'm like, don't do it, it's fake.
Yeah, no,
scam, AI, scam, deepfake, scam.
You'll be stuck in a supermarket for 3 years. Trying to think.
I'm just gonna go make something to eat. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, buddy.
I have Hardee's upstairs, so I'm looking forward to that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you watch the main event, or did you watch the Rose fight?
I didn't. I saw what happened, and I'm like, this doesn't seem like worth my time. Was it good?
I mean, it was.
It's hard to watch a fight after you know it's going to be a decision.
Well, I mean, it was also just 20. Again, yeah, it was 25 minutes of Rose dominating the entire time.
Well, she was supposed to do that, so good. Nothing we were too surprised by. What else happened? I saw some stuff. I saw.
Drew Dober got fucked up. That cut on his eye after getting beat by the guy that beat Jordan recently, Silva. The guy that knocked out Charles Jordan at 303.
Tell you what, the next card, the greatest main event in the history of the UFC, Amanda Lemos and Verna Jandiroba.
The two most handsome women in the UFC right
No.
there.
The Dapper Lady contest.
Is this technically a 125 male fight?
Raymond. No, not technically. Man, I'm not excited for any of these fights, dude. I mean, there'll probably be some good fights on here, but Bill Gio's fighting, you know. But
you know what I learned via the
Brian
UFC
Kelleher's
website?
back. What?
You know what I learned via the UFC's website today, Tim?
Probably something about Dana White's Republicanism. What?
Well, no, that's always in my Reels feed.
Yeah.
But the Peloton thing on Theo Von's podcast came up recently.
I don't know.
But I found out the location according to the official website of the UFC where September 7th fights will be taking place.
Is it the Gay Pecs?
And I will be inside the UFC Apex, come hook or crook. I'm gonna buy a ticket for that fight night in the fucking
Call them.
not VIP or anything like that. I just
It's all VIP. They don't have normal ass tickets.
I don't want to pay $3,600, man.
I think you have to call them. I guarantee. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to get in because I think it's going to be too expensive for
if
you.
not, all right, I'll place money, but I'm gonna try desperately to get into the UFC Apex.
They said they were going to stop doing that. Horse shit.
You gotta slowly phase it out, man.
No, there's a million casinos there.
I agree. I would have loved to have gone to I would have paid $400 for a UFC fucking thing for like floor seats or something at a casino show. That would have been fucking good.
When did they do at the casino? They did it after the card after 285. People seem to like that.
Well, PFL kind of took that place over for a while. Like they booked it a lot. Like,
well, then that makes sense. Or they'd be like, nope, not going there anymore. Nope.
Yep, you fuck with them, go fuck off. But
Nope.
yeah, I'm gonna try and get in the UFC Apex, bro. I'm gonna see if I can.
I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen. I want it to happen, but I'm just telling you, I think it's gonna be too expensive.
We will find out closer to September 7th, which is what's his face? His brother got knocked.
You make the phone call. You got to call them, right? You got to make a phone call. Right?
I'll call the UFC headquarters tomorrow to figure it out. Like, I've done it before. I tried to get the scoop on when tickets went on sale for UFC 210, just because I was like, I'm a fan, and I found the number online. So, like,
is this the UFC for real?
Believe it or not, they're one of the, I think the hold tone is face the pain.
It's fucking soil.
If I remember correctly, I believe face the pain was the fucking, it was the hold music.
That's hilarious.
Stop down this suffering. I need a minute to myself.
So that's hilarious.
I'm pretty sure it was face the pain, and then they were like,
It would have been funnier if it was like a jazzy version, like like a whole
Yacht
music
rock.
version. Instrumental, just like a guy on a piano playing it.
It's just constantly the yeah, if I remember correctly, I think it was for UFC 210. So I was trying to find out when the tickets went on sale, and they announced it, I think, the week after I called. So yeah,
Did they give you an answer?
they gave like, yeah, we don't really have that right now. You know, like holding it close to the vest kind of thing. But they were nice. I mean, I've never had I can honestly say, out of all the times that I've been to UFC events, I have never had a bad time ever. Because, like, at the end of the day, I'm watching fights. I get to get pictures with guys who, you know, want to take photos with us. And
Want to?
Yeah, I mean, there's guys, you know, Bruce didn't want to at Columbus. I remember that one. But no, yeah, I met Bruce that way by just going over and bothering him. Is that an electric football guy?
It is.
Nice. But anyway, no, yeah, I'm gonna try my damnedest either to get a press pass or something into the UFC Apex when I'm out there in September for what's his fucking face? Brazilian kid, big
Burns.
kickboxer.
Burns.
Yeah,
Burns and Brady, right? Burns and Brady,
Yeah.
right? That should be a good fight. But I'm saying here that you need to, for the show, you need to do a viral moment on camera of you trying to storm the stage, the cage,
No!
and getting chucked. Ray, it's for the show.
I'll bring a bro plot a sign if
Have
it's
to
not
let you-
confiscated.
Hmm.
I might get a screen printed T-shirt.
Dude, they probably have so many rules. I bet the rules are insane
I don't know.
for that. Dude, I bet
I'm just
they
willing
are.
to pay money up front, like $400 for me to sit in the bleachers.
Ray, you're not going to. I tell you right now, you're not getting in that building for $400.
I'm only looking to just
no way.
be there all 6
Ray,
hours, and
They don't
like,
do that. I mean, listen, I'm
BYOB.
saying it's a reasonable request, but they don't let. You're not going to let you have it.
Who knows?
Mm-mm.
So I don't know what it's gonna. I know it's for the high rollers and everything like that.
Berto,
I mean,
do you know
I'll
how much
pay-
it costs to get into the Apex?
It's $3,600 per person for like the VIP packages usually.
Well, then that's your only option, then, Ray.
Yeah, but I don't have $3,600, and I'm not gonna. That's my entire.
I'm telling you,
nut
you're not
for
going
the
to. That's what I'm
fucking-
telling
that-
you, you're not going to be able to go. Like, it's not your fault.
Mm.
It's silly. They're doing a silly thing. But-
Well, also here's the other thing too is I'm gonna be going to the gym when I'm out there. So
Berto says 1,600. You said the same thing last time we went.
well, I didn't have the money. I actually have $1,000 in my savings account that I'm like holding on to, and I'm gonna be putting a little bit more into it with the next couple paychecks.
All right, you're going to
Luckily,
need like $2,000
I
to
get a
get in that
third
building.
paycheck this month, so I'm able to put a little bit more away than
It's
I
all
can.
inclusive. Is it like food and shit? Dude, I drink. How about drinks? Is drinks included in that 1,800?
Yeah, it's I think there's like tiers to it where you can get like catered and shit like that.
All
too.
right. Dono link below, everybody. Let's get right into the Apex. Sorry.
I want to go to the Apex so bad, and I want to see what if they set up tours or like if they
Well,
have
for
tours.
that, it's
public
probably
tours.
everything. Yeah, I mean, if you pay that, you probably get everything. I mean, but that's fucking sweet, but it's expensive.
Oh, I know.
I think I'd be so loud they'd kick me out.
Man, I'm gonna call the headquarters and figure it out.
Well, there used to be a special line for that. There probably is. Just figure out what
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, it's a Google search.
Yeah.
That's how I found the headquarters number the first time I ever called it, which was horrifying because all of a sudden I got like, welcome to the UFC. And you're like, what the fuck? Or thank you for calling the UFC. And you're like, what? This is real?
Ray, you can just call, like you can call the NHL office too. Like they won't pick
I
up.
know, but I have no reason to call the NHL office.
I'd like to leave a complaint, please.
Yeah, fuck Gary Bettman. All right, the 8,000th person today did it. All right.
Right. It's the dry erase board. They just put a check next to it.
They have
Okay,
to
sir.
They have to keep deleting the voicemail.
It's probably like when you call a congressman. Okay, noted.
Yeah.
Should we even tell him there's another person telling him not to vote on this? Like he's not going to listen anyway. So what? Fucking do it.
But yeah, again, that's the goal now because I did do. I did the.
I mean, Ralph Schneider versus Lemos. This card's coming up. Come on.
Come on.
Dude, although she just kind of looked like him in that movie when he plays 50 First Dates.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
also like or she looks like what she should be if she came out through like in what was it the animal or whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking she's just like that. It comes through the bush like Rob Schneider in the fucking like DVD cover.
Man, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I don't know if I
I
can make it
know.
all the way through it.
Rob Schneider is the animal. Rated PG.
Is a stapler. Yeah.
Rob Schneider is a stapler. Rated PG-13.
That's fun. My mother told me that she watched the Ozempic episode of South Park.
I want to see if Laura
It's
has
fucking great,
a
dude.
plus.
It's I mean, I love South Park anyway, but that was one of my favorite things they did in a long time.
Okay, I'll have
great.
to check it out.
I mean, I
wanna
don't
watch
hate
it.
anything they do, but that was pretty great.
Mm.
Dude, they were talking about Casa Bonita on the broadcast, the USC broadcast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they just opened it again.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
I
been
love to
open
go
for a
there.
little while now.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm
like
sure it's busy all the
pre-pandemic.
time, but they'll probably still never make money off of it. That's how much money they pumped in that place.
Well, I mean, who cares?
No, I know they have fuck you money. It's great, but I mean, I'm sure it's hard to get in there. I mean, I would if I go to Denver, I'm gonna fucking try to get in there.
Yeah, I want to go to Casa Bonita now because I went. I didn't go, but I was outside of it once when I lived there.
Was it open?
Yeah, yeah, it was open. It was like 2018. 2018. So
Casa
yeah, it was still open
Bonita.
because they bought it like 2021 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a couple years ago.
Yeah, they because I saw a reel of it. Like somebody actually went to Casa Bonita and like saw the cliff divers and all the stuff.
I'm gonna definitely regret asking you this, but what does your shirt say?
I just put this on today. Honestly,
Yeah, it's your shirt though. What is it?
It says more hope, more humanity, more acceptance, more love.
Where the fuck should you get that?
It's just in the house. My mom likes graphic tees, so
You're a
buy
graphic
anything with
tee
a slogan
family.
on it.
You're a graphic tee
Yeah.
family. It's in your
I'm
blood.
the pro wrestling fucking. I'm the pro wrestling T-shirt guy.
I honestly
my
thought that
family.
was gonna be like more hope, more humanity, more Gus Jackson or whatever, something like that. Some wrestler from like the 80s. I don't know.
Raise hell and praise Dale.
Something like that.
But no, yeah, I want to go to Casa Bonita. I was outside of it once. That was kind of cool to see the actual like facade of Casa Bonita.
Oh, I didn't. Did I tell you this? I don't think I told you this. Maybe I
No.
did tell you this. Maybe I did tell you this because last week. I think I did tell you that I found out that my cousin who lives in California, he works at the. He's an arena manager. He kind of has been for a long time. He used to work at the arena where the Hershey Bears play,
Okay.
but now he works at the arena where the Coachella Valley Firebirds play.
Oh, okay. Did he get a ring?
They didn't win.
Oh yeah, forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, they
fucking
lost in
Hershey went
6. Yeah, he
back-to-back.
told me. I'm like, he's like, yeah, we made it to the Calder Cup. I'm like, dude, I went to a couple Monsters games. He's like, oh yeah, we almost played you guys. I'm like, yeah, it didn't happen though.
Yeah. I was there for the comeback game when they really started to fucking like look like they were gonna fucking come back.
That reminded me because I saw a bunch of those guys at a Mexican restaurant in Lakewood a couple weeks ago, like right before the playoffs started. Is that Malcolm Ball? Is that Malcolm Subban?
Oh, bro, fucking tired. I gotta be in Fredericksburg in the morning. That's gonna be fun.
Maryland?
No, here.
Where's that? I don't know what that is.
Apparently close to you because I'm gonna be close to you
I don't
tomorrow
fucking know
too.
where.
Berlin.
Oh, sorry.
Amish
Amish
what are you
bugs.
gonna do?
Fucking
It's all
Amish bugs.
commercial work, so.
Man,
work.
you have to go the way down to Berlin. That sucks.
So
Saw this thing. I downloaded. Somebody made a map of put all the high school logos from every county in like a state of Ohio, and in like every county put the high
Yeah,
school
I saw
logos of
that.
every. Yeah, there's only 2 in Holmes County, Millersburg and Highland.
There were a lot in Lake County. Like when I looked
Yeah, you couldn't. I couldn't even zoom enough to see the ones in Lake
It
County.
almost looked like a small college conference. Like
There's more than that.
Like,
yeah, there's like 50 in that. Yeah.
yeah.
Tuscarawas County has like, I think it had like 10, but
Oh.
yeah. My niece had a tournament, and she had her rec league tournament, and they beat the crap out of most of those teams in the rec league, but there's one they have a problem with, and they came in second.
Aw.
Yeah, it was a bummer. But oh, I didn't tell you this. So they had 2 games on Friday, and they played out at the high school field, and they ran the scoreboard, and they wanted someone to do like PA announcing. And the guy who was going to do it for the second game, like, he couldn't make it for the first game, so they asked me to do it, and I said no. Like 5 times, I said no, and I ended up doing it anyway.
Okay, I'm like, dude, come on. I would have gotten into it.
I did. I thought about it, but I'm like, I mean, if I was drinking, I would have. I mean, you guys should have caught me on a day I was day drinking. I would have been like,
Did you go
no,
hard when it was
Betty.
your
I would have been
niece?
like Marcelo Hernandez in that Betty Does. There was a kid for the one team, the Garaway team, that was named Layla Estrada, and every time I wanted to go Layla Estrada, I can't roll my R's, but yes, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that really bad, but I can't roll my R's.
Yeah, I would have done that shit. I would have absolutely gone
That
for
would have been
it.
funny, right? I didn't even mess with my niece's name. I said it normal, although I thought
No, you
about
should
saying
have been like,
"Dank the Tank."
no, you should have like roasted it or like roasted her. She doesn't take the lawn or the garbage out when she's asked.
Well, also the mom who was, because they had Bluetooth speakers on the
Yeah.
on the anyway, but the mom that was playing all their walk up songs, it was cool. But I hate the one my niece uses. She uses that Red Kingdom song by Tech Nine. Is it Tech Nine?
Hey,
I hate it's a Chiefs
What?
song. Yeah, I don't hate it. Red Kingdom. I don't know. I don't like. She likes it. I think it
to
sucks.
the Red Kingdom. It's one of his best songs.
That's the one she uses, but I really wanted to have the mom change it on her, but I didn't want to mess with her.
Right now,
she's upstairs. Yeah.
When we get off the podcast, you tell her Ray from the podcast fucking loves that song, and you hate it because I think it's a dope song.
Yeah, we were trying to get her to change it a couple times, but then we had to stop ourselves and be like, she can use any song she wants. But I did. One person, somebody asked. One mom asked her to change a song or something, so I was thinking about it. I was gonna have her change it
in that song, though.
Huh?
There's no cursing in that song.
No, I was gonna have her change it to "Man of Constant Sorrow" from my brother out there.
No,
would have been great.
She vibes to that song. It's perfect.
Well,
like,
the thing is, she had, I think she had 2. She went 2 for 2 in that game. So I'm like, I can't say shit. She's hitting the ball, and she went 1 for 2 in the championship. So I can't say shit. She was hitting.
Mhm.
So I know when she hit, I'm like, you hit, you can do whatever you want. So,
exactly. Like you keep
Luckily-
that song.
right, and then after that, they had a tournament in fucking Logan again, which is down by Columbus. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Jesus Christ, your poor brother and sister.
Yeah, I had to watch the dog. I didn't go, but luckily this one this weekend's in Dover. So
Nice,
thank goodness.
nice. Yeah, it's a nice.
And
little drive
then
for you.
next week is the one in Columbus and Berliner. I am going to that, but that's the one I'm staying with my buddy Jason because there's 200 teams in that tournament.
You mean
Literally,
Berliner.
Berliner.
What means jelly donut in German?
Berliner.
Yeah, it's spelled the IE or the EI version. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Lou Berliner is the name of the fucking complex.
Oh,
There's
okay.
31 AstroTurf fields.
It's also what JFK
in one
said
complex.
in Germany. Ich bin ein Berliner, and it meant I am a jelly donut.
What? All right.
JFK, when he did that East Germany speech, East and West Germany.
Why did he say that? Did someone fuck with him?
Because he was trying to be like, we are all Berliners. Instead it came Ich bin ein Berliner, which was I am a jelly donut.
It's just his accent.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
The best portrayal of JFK ever was Bill Burr in the Pop-Tart movie. I don't care what
I've not
anybody
seen the movie
says.
yet.
I feel like it's I don't know. Shitting on comedies is like, dude, they're fucking trying to be. I mean, did anything in that movie make you laugh? I'm like, yeah, a couple things. Was accordion silly? Yeah, it was. But it was.
Well, it's a Jerry Seinfeld thing, so obviously it's going to be
Hey, listen, I love Seinfeld.
something about nothing.
I love Seinfeld. Michael Richards is coming out of the
I'm okay
woodwork
on it.
selling a book.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go take a leak real quick.
All right, when you come back, I'm going to. Should I get more drink or not? I don't know the answer. Okay. Hey, everybody. Is anyone still here? Is there anybody out there? I believe we'll be here Thursday. I don't see any reason why we won't be. If anyone isn't subscribed, that'd be cool if you do that. If we get to 200 subscriptions, Ray's going to get a Bro Plata tattoo when he's in Vegas, apparently. If he has any money left, which means he should probably do it as soon as he lands. Let me check the score of the MLB All-Star game. Last time I checked, it was tied. Well, why isn't the box score coming out? Okay, it's 3-3 still in the fifth. All right. All right. Berto, if you're still here, man, we're going to be competing with you probably to get some pitchers, I think. But you probably will win because number one, you do have a more stacks farm system and you have more money. We don't have any money. We're very broke. Your payroll is literally over 3 times more than ours. We can't handle that shit. 3-3. Thank you, Roberto. I really wish we had the ability to go get Garrett Crochet. Hey, Paul, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, man, I wish we could check out the Midsummer's Classic and like react to it while.
Yeah, Roberto, you're right. We are doing pretty good. We stumbled to the All-Star break, but we still have the best record in the American League. But I will say this: if we don't get pitching, we're fucked. We had to send a couple of guys down because they've been shitty. We got a bunch of guys hurt. No one's pitching. None of our starting pitchers are pitching well. We need at least one, if not two. And I don't know who we're going to be able to get. There's a few guys that might be available. The guy I want is Crochet, but I don't think they'll give up enough for him. I don't think they'll be able to do it. And they
When is the deadline?
30th or 31st, something like that. 30th, I think. Yeah, it's like 6 o'clock on the 30th.
Who would you be willing to give up if you were the general manager?
The Akron Rubber Ducks in their entirety. A lot. I give up DeLalter. I would give up a lot of our almost anybody in our system for certain guys, because this is one of those years that they have to go. They have to spend like they did in 16 when they got Andrew Miller. They have to do that.
Whatever happened to that dude from the Mets?
July 30th.
What was the guy's name with the hair?
Syndergaard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks. He was with the Dodgers and the Guardians last year. When Berto, thank you again, sent us to the game where the Dodgers play the Guardians, he was pitching for us, and he won that game. It's one of the couple games he won. But they caught him, and he's not even in baseball anymore, I don't think.
And whatever happened to Madison Bumgarner? He got old?
Yeah, he kind of fell apart, too. I mean, he's not too old, but yeah, he kind of lost it, too. Yeah.
And Kershaw, I should ask her. What is?
If he's probably hurt, isn't he? I don't know. He can still pitch when he's healthy. No, Kershaw can still pitch. Teoscar Hernandez, free agent dudes, killing me. Dodgers want to keep him. They have to pay him, of course.
Because like
they have tons of money. All right, it's not like the Guardians who don't have shit.
There's no way Bumgarner and Kershaw could be that old because, I mean, what's his name is still pitching.
Verlander,
right? And he's been around. Yeah. Like, I remember watching him back when I was like, back in the day, and he's still doing it. I remember him with Detroit. He was on that team with Maglio Ordonez. Mags hasn't been in the league, feels like a decade and a half.
Do you ever hear that story, that Chris Porter story? It's on that show. This Isn't Happening. It's on YouTube. It's great. He tells a story about, he's from Kansas City, and he's just like, for whatever reason, I became friends with Justin Verlander, and they were in town, and they were at a hotel, and him and some of the other pitchers were having dinner, and then they saw the guys from Mumford & Sons were at the hotel, and they all started hanging out, and then they got drunk and decided they wanted to play beer pong. And he's like, dude, my parents live like 10 minutes from here. So he's in their parents' garage with Mumford & Sons and the Detroit Tigers bullpen playing beer pong at his parents' house at like 3 a.m. on a weekday.
Is it just me?
It's a crazy story.
Is it just me or that dude from Mumford & Sons, the lead singer? Doesn't he kind of look like Tim Tebow a little bit?
I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Not a real big fan. I don't hate them or anything, but I just don't know too much about them.
Yeah, they're an acquired taste, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Um, Raymond's taking a leak, I believe.
Looks like he's on his way back.
Okay.
But yeah, man, good pitching. Like, especially starters, they're hard to come by.
There's been an epidemic of arm injuries the last couple of years. I blame the pitch clock, but we need to find somebody. And there's a handful of guys that are available, but who Cleveland will go out and get, I don't know. I mean, the thing is that this has to be a year where they go out and spend. They don't like to, but they have done it in the past when they absolutely needed to. And the last time they did it was in 16 when they traded for Andrew Miller. And if without Andrew Miller, I don't know if they make the World Series in 16. So
you remember Kerry Wood, right?
yes, he played for the Indians too.
Yeah, but I remember he was the shit back with the Cubs back in the day.
Yeah, when he had like that 20 strikeout game or whatever.
Yes, him and Pryor. But like, did either one of them make the Hall of Fame?
I don't think so. No, they both fizzled out pretty quick. And Wood moved to the bullpen pretty quick too. He was a closer at the end of his career. He was a closer with
that happens a lot though, right? With starting pitchers.
American League up 5-3. Who was it? Was it Stephen Kwan? He's probably out by now.
But geez, if they didn't make the Hall of Fame, so like
what is the Superior League? What?
No, I'm just wondering. Like, I understand Mark Pryor. Like he got injured and he certainly was never the same. But Kerry Wood, I feel like, didn't he win a Cy Young too?
Probably.
I guess that's not a guarantee that you'll make it.
No. Mason Miller strikes out Shohei Ohtani. Miller's going to be moved here pretty soon. Ohtani did hit a home run though.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm pissed for whatever reason. When I ask for the All-Star, it doesn't give me the box score anymore. I did it first. Come on, Google, get with it.
You think Carlos Beltran will make the Hall of Fame?
No, but I think he's pretty close. But I don't think he'll make the Hall of Fame. Although I wouldn't be angry if he did. He was pretty good.
He was real good, man. Especially that year he was with Houston. He was a real 5-tool player.
Was that the year they
hit a home run? Jaron Duran hit a home run? Yeah, Jaron Duran of all people. Okay. Then your boy Alvarez.
Happen.
What?
Said Paul Skeens wouldn't have let that happen.
His fucking mustache and his hot girlfriend.
Goddamn right. He is the king of the burg. And
I think his girlfriend still makes more money than him on Instagram. Although his signing bonus was probably like $10 million last year. So.
Who cares? She can make all the money she wants. She is an independent woman. As long as that boy is hurling 103, I'm good.
So if Beltran's not going to make it, I guess there's no point in even asking, is Lance Berkman going to be eligible?
Wait, isn't he already in?
Berkman?
Wait, hold on. I thought he got in.
Lance Berkman isn't in.
Was it close?
He was always one of my faves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as Bagwell and Bijou are in there, that's cool.
Oh boy. I didn't do this, but I do want to make this a weekly thing, so I will play this. Hate to admit it, but Ray was wrong and Tim was right. But now we're watching 3 vids and a fight.
Man, the rhythm of that is fucking terrible.
I do have 3 videos that I wanted to play today.
Hold on, let me go get another drink.
Then we can play. Go get your drink. I'll set this up. Anybody watching? I decided to do a new thing on the show called 3 Vids and a Fight. If you want to send any videos in for 3 Vids and a Fight, I'm always down. Pulse too. If you want to send me your 3 vids in a fight, we can always have multiple people and get credit for it as well. Usually I play some fucked up videos and then some kind of fight. And And this week I have a good amount I can pick from, luckily. Let me bring up the one I have to play, and I'm gonna wait for Tim because this video needs to be fucking played. Whatever that is, it's Tim, so he doesn't care. Yeah, that one definitely. Ooh, yeah, this one. Yeah, my number 3 this week is pretty dope. Not gonna lie. And I do have a fight as well. It's actually kind of something that'll piss everybody off if you're watching. We're waiting for Tim to get back. While we're doing that, make sure to do what it says down below. Like, share, subscribe. We are Bro Plata, the only MMA show that hates itself. So you can always enjoy that. Our self-hatred is free every single week, but we do ask for donos down below. And we do appreciate every single person who does come here. Just, I want to get up. This is the like goal. Leave it low. 10 is the like goal. 10. If we start getting 10 on a regular, then I'm going to up it to 50. Also, share us out. Tell people we exist. Every single Discord you're a part of, throw those bitches our fucking way, and let's get some more people. 200 or 100 or 10 more. 10 more, guys. And right on this very arm will be a Bro Plata logo tattoo. So,
are you you work normally weekday mornings, right?
Mornings, yeah. Usually, like tomorrow, I'm leaving the house at like 6:30 in the morning to go drive an hour and a half down to where I need to be.
Okay.
And then I head my happy ass north after that. But no, yeah. And here's the thing: I'll make a promise. I'll have it videoed. I'll live stream it on the YouTube channel. I don't give a shit. If we get 10 more subscribers, 200 subscribers, I've already said this, I will get my tattoo. If we do it by the time or before that I get to Vegas, I will get it tattooed in Vegas, fresh. I'll be rolling with it wrapped in fucking cellophane, all the stuff, all the fun. But if you can help us get to 200, I will get my tattoo of Bro Plata, the logo, in Vegas in September. That'll be a damn good promise. Promise that we're a tattoo. I'll get a Bro Plata tattoo at 200. But if we get it before Vegas, I will do it in Vegas. I'll live stream it as I'm getting it done.
Well, the only reason I was asking about the your mornings, I wanted to do another wrestling talk with Derek and another friend of mine, RJ.
Okay.
And that's the only time he has available. But what I wanted to do was, if you could be like the I guess the general manager of the WWE, and I wanted to do a fantasy WrestleMania, and you could build the card from the opening to the main event.
Using the current roster?
Using the all-time roster, whoever you want to do.
All-time roster.
Yes. And, I'm just going to say
event.
for me, at the top, if you're going to do a main event, obviously Taker has to be in it. And, I wanted to save it for that. And I'll say it then too, but I'm just going to say it. I've said it for years, I felt Sting should have been the one, not Brock, who ended the streak, because he had the lineage. It would have been great. Now, I'm not saying who I would have picked to go over.
Time's up, wrestling.
Anyway,
Well, yeah, so
Ray, have you been drinking Miller Lite and Bud Light? You got to pick a fucking brand, bro.
No, I am not brand loyal when it comes to my beer, sir.
You go on and be like, I don't want to upset anyone, so can I have one of everything?
do either of y'all drink Bush?
I've done it.
My brother drinks a lot of. Boy, he looks more Coors Light now, but all his friends drink Bush. My stepdad drank Bush when I was growing up, and he probably still drinks it. I have drank Bush, yes, and I will tell you this: it's not that bad. I want it to
No.
suck more than it actually does, but it doesn't. I had a Bush Light and a Bud Light back to back, and I was like, "Fuck, it might be better." Fuck, but I refuse.
Okay, what about Natty?
No, pass, hard pass.
Yeah, I've been poor enough.
Not recently, but
Yeah,
yeah,
poor
That
enough.
tells you. That tells you I'm a booze bag right off the bat. Where it's like I have
Well,
gone.
dude, I mean, I've drank Ginny cream ales at bars. Like I've been.
I've
that poor.
gone short of. I've drank Genesee. I've drank.
I do a Ginny cream ale. I'll Ice House.
I have stopped short of like Ice House, Red Dog.
Ice House is fine.
Do they still make Red Dog? I remember that from back in the day.
No, I don't think so.
I think they still do.
I don't think they do.
The worst thing I ever drank was one of those god awful steel reserves, those 211s.
I've never in my life stooped. No offense to you, Pulse, but I have not gone that far.
Don't.
No, I won't. I can't. This
I
is
think the worst normal lager I've had is probably Steel City. It's probably the worst I've had.
Steel City.
Or Iron City.
Excuse you, you piece of shit.
It's not good, Ray.
It's
not
tolerable.
terrible. It's not good. Yeah, but I
It's
said it's probably
tolerable.
worse. I haven't. I'm just telling you. I don't think I've had anything worse than that. I'm not saying I can't drink it,
It's Pulse. If you don't know what Iron City is,
but I'd
think
rather
of
have a Natty or
this,
an Ice House or any of those.
but made probably with diseased river water from the city of
Allegheny
Pittsburgh.
piss. Yeah.
Allegheny river water. You feel the fucking the heavy metals going into your body from the water. Like it's okay. Like it
You drink a
tastes
couple,
just
you
like
start
this.
calling everybody yins.
Calling them
How
what?
Ian's doing?
Yins.
Oh, yins.
That's the U of the city of Pittsburgh and Western.
It's funny. In
Pennsylvania.
Scranton, it's U's.
That's more east. That's more of like an East Coast thing.
It's honestly the worst accents in America are in the state of Pennsylvania, and they're different ones for different areas of the state of Pennsylvania, and they all suck. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Scranton all have 3 different accents, and they all are terrible.
Heavy Minnesotan pisses me off.
They, Alec Boehm for the Phillies was in the home run derby last night, and in between at bats, Bryce Harper and a couple other guys brought over a big mason jug or whatever full of water, and it had a piece of tape on it, and it said "Wooder" on it.
Oh,
Wooder. Because they say Wooder in Philadelphia. I don't know if you knew that.
yes, I'm fully aware. I'll be back.
What'd you drop? Where your manhood, your dignity? He lost his dignity again.
I lost that years ago.
Yeah, that's a good point. What did he lose? I don't know. I was ready to watch videos, and all of a sudden he, I don't know what he lost. I don't know. So, how's your new job?
It's okay, but I'm looking to trade up if possible.
Yeah. Well, move up here, bro.
My
My brother can get you a job. You want to tear down cylinders? We got you.
Tear down what?
Cylinders, hydraulic cylinders.
Oh, okay, that sounds like really manual. Like
It is.
okay.
It is, but it's a good company to work for. You know, they have insurance and bonuses and profit sharing. But yeah, you're gonna work. But that's why I don't work there. So,
I'm not afraid of work.
but he was telling me, he's like, yeah, as long as he does, you know, he's like a convicted felon or anything like that. Even if you were, you probably still get a shot. But yeah.
No, I'm not. But
And honestly, you're probably on some kind of hiring quota they need to hit too. So, because you're from Texas, no other reason.
that's it. No, you know what? That reminds me of a story. You know Mike Tomlin?
Yes. Brady, the Rooney Rule.
Right. Like his agent told him, he's like, you know what, man? This is affirmative action. The only reason they're going to interview you is because they legally have to. They got to meet that quota.
That's true, but some people have.
Well, no, Mike Tomlin's like, you know what? I hear that, but I'm going to go in there and interview like I'm a real candidate for this job. And he did that, and he fucked around and impressed him. Yeah, got the job, and look at him.
Yeah, I don't. Some people have a problem with the Rooney Rule. I don't at all, because it's not like guys who aren't qualified are getting those interviews, right? Like Mike Tomlin was qualified for the job, right? Everyone who's getting the Rooney Rule interview is qualified.
I'm just saying, like after Bill Cowher left, like you couldn't really probably make a better hire than that, like you know.
Well, I mean, he's been there forever. I mean, that team's had like 3 coaches in 30 years, and the Browns have.
That's what I'm saying. But like, how many? He's been in 3 Super Bowls, won 2 of them.
Yeah.
So that Rooney Rule kind of worked out in their favor.
There's people calling for his head in Pittsburgh, though. It's just fucking ridiculous. I think it's so fucking. He's never had a losing season.
Right.
Like, fuck off. I've heard a lot of people talk shit about Mike Tomlin, Pitt Steelers fans. There's a lot of them around here. Because, like I said, we're an hour and a half from Pittsburgh, so there's a lot of Steelers fans.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What bothers me is people who are like Cavs fans, Guardians fans, and Steelers fans. That bothers me. And there's a lot of those.
You're talking about Ray?
No, Ray's not a Guardians fan. He's a Pirates fan.
No, there's a special place in hell for any person who is a Guardians fan, a Cavaliers fan, but you're a Steelers fan. Like, no.
Fucking hate
those. Fuck you,
worst.
dude. You're not a
those
fucking
fucking worst.
No. If you can't suffer, all right? If you can't suffer as a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, fuck you. Fuck you in your wrinkled butthole. I don't give a fuck what you think. You're a Guardians fan, but you want to jump on the greatness that is the Steelers?
Right.
Fuck you, dude. You root for your hometown shits. Like, you do that shit.
My stepdad's friend, the one that peed on my hat when I was a child. I told you that. That's that story. Yeah. He's always been a Steelers fan. So they watched the games together, and it was always funny because, you know, like they were both hardcore fans of different teams, and it was fun. But he was a Pirates fan. Like, he never talked shit about the Pirates because they were never that good. But he was at least he was a Pirates fan. Now, he was an Ohio State fan too, that was kind of weird, but not that weird. Not as weird as if he would have been an Indians fan. But no, he was a Pirates fan. So, and he's from here. He's from New Philly.
I'll like yay for Ohio State because I live here, but like
I'm a little very worried about this.
I'm more of a Pitt guy, and we don't do anything ever. So,
well, you had Kenny Pickett's.
Yeah, now he's backupping in Philadelphia. So what does that tell you? Great in college.
You got a Buckeye playing quarterback for you, and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fucking tandem this year. I'm gonna watch a lot of the games just to see like
that's 2 good options, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how Tomlin went to the Rooney family and went, Russell Wilson, can you get him? Like, what? And that'll be a playoff fucking duo too, because Russell probably will take like 90% of the snaps, and if they're up against like a bad team. What up, D-Man? Good to see you, baby. Thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff.
Raymond, would you ever consider, if you would say hypothetically you got married to, who doesn't matter who, but what if your wife was like, our kid's going to have your last name, but what's naming our daughter my last name? What? For a first name.
For a first name?
Yes. Like
my last name.
No. Your last name would be the last name. Your wife's last name would be her first name. Like Rooney Mara.
Nothing goes with high clack. Nothing goes with high clack.
Rooney, I'm talking about Rooney Mara is what I'm talking about. Rooney Mara.
Who's Rooney Mara?
Whatever happened to her?
Actress. She's still acting. She was her biggest role was Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. What was I gonna say? Oh. Yeah, because the Mara family owns the Giants. The Rooney family owns the Steelers. They married each other, and they had a daughter. One of them's Kate Mara, who's also an actress, and the other one is Rooney.
Okay, that's whatever. Like, okay, yeah, but I wouldn't do that to my fucking like.
I mean,
If-
Rooney works as a first name, kind of, but like, especially
Remind
for an
me,
eccentric rich family.
remind me of this after the show, and I'll give you the current GF's fucking like last
Just
name.
send it
This
to me
would
right
be
now
weird.
so I can laugh.
Hold on, wait. This is what it would be. Just for Tim's reaction on this.
Swartz. All right.
No, it sounds like a hip hop name. If I'm being honest with you.
That needs to be the name. That 100% needs to be. Yeah, I'd go with a son, but that's 100% needs to be the name.
He's the new trap rap star of the family.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right.
everybody. Sorry, everybody. You don't get to be in another joke.
Yeah, that's a personal one. Yeah.
Worst LA teams: Angels, Clippers, Chargers, Galaxy, Ducks. Okay. I do like the Ducks' new rebrand, though. I don't like that gross color orange, but I do like that they bring it back. The Duck mask, which was one of the best logos in sports. I can't believe they ever got rid of it. I understand they wanted to be like, well, new owners, new brand, I get it, but that was a great
I was about to say,
logo.
Disney owned the trademark. Disney owned the team for a long ass time.
Yeah, but they signed. I mean, they wouldn't sell the team and not the trademark to the logo. I'm sure that all comes
'cause they own
together.
it's part of the movie. Like the Mighty Ducks franchise, that logo
I
is created.
highly doubt they weren't
for-
allowed to keep it. I
They
presume they
weren't.
just wanted to. There's no way that's true.
They have intellectual property over Mighty Ducks of anything.
Well, then how do they get it back?
They probably had to pay a substantial amount of money to fucking make that happen.
That can't be what. That can't. There's no way they would have sold it without selling that. That makes no sense.
That's why they were called the Ducks for a while. They didn't have the rights to Mighty Ducks of Anaheim or anything like that.
Well, they're still called the Ducks, but
Well, yeah, but they're called
have
the
the
Ducks.
mask.
They're not called the Mighty Ducks like they used to be called. Like the Anaheim Mighty Ducks was what they were known as.
I don't know, man. I watched a documentary
Correa
about
and
that,
all
and they
that
never
shit.
said anything about that. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen. But I don't know. Yeah,
By the
Paul
way,
Correa.
I do love the fact that Roberto's an LAFC fan. One buddy who gets me like wrestling tickets on the regular. He's a fucking die-hard Galaxy fan.
Really? Here we go,
Oh.
Galaxy. All right.
Yeah, he was before Beckham was even on the goddamn team. Like he was a Galaxy fan.
I just want everyone to know that the Columbus Clippers are the champions of Major League Soccer. I just want to make sure everyone knows that.
Who? Whoa,
The
whoa.
oh, excuse me, I said Clippers. Columbus Crew.
There we
Columbus
are.
Crew. Here we go. I've been drinking.
I'm
Columbus Crew.
Respect.
Columbus
to
Crew
the
SCs.
Ohio.
Okay, you caught it. It's why it's fine. Good, it's a good tag team. Columbus Crew.
Yeah, it was. I want to go to a game.
Wait, hold on.
probably.
Didn't they beat LAFC? Who did they? Wasn't LAFC that they beat in the championship? Birdo, tell me before I look it up.
The Shanghai Ducks are good. Those are always fun.
Long Island Ducks.
Ooh, quack quack.
Mm-hmm. I believe the Long Island Ducks are a independent baseball team now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yes. 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 What else? Nothing important.
Except for.
Hold on.
Ooh, wait. I haven't done 3 vids in a fight.
No, it's fine. Dude, I don't even remember my Hero of the Week. Fuck, I had one. I
Hold
forgot it.
on.
I don't even
Hold
think
on.
it doesn't
I
matter. I'm
have
just saying
good
out
videos.
loud that I don't remember anyway.
I have good videos though.
We'll watch it, but I'm pissed off now.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I'll remember before Thursday.
I want to be a part of this family.
Columbus massacred LAFC Saturday 5-1. Listen, we play soccer in the middle of Ohio, babe. I'm pretty excited though for whatever soccer team is going to come to Cleveland. Let it be one of the lower level MLS leagues, like MLS 2 or something like that, or if it's the women's league. I would absolutely go get cheap beers and watch women's soccer 100%. Wouldn't even hesitate.
Yeah, I'd be down. Yeah, for sure. Especially like just for like the atmosphere. I want to go to
If
a
they have
crew
their own
game.
stadium to have like dollar beer night, and they'll be like, "Fuck yeah, dude, we're gonna."
Hell yeah, I'll go down.
Singing songs at the I don't know what they're gonna call them, Cleveland no, maybe not that. But Cleveland something.
Have some chick where it's like, hey, something. Ooh. Ah.
I'm gonna try really hard to get like Creed songs going. And like
we're Cleveland.
Pass the ball to Myers. All right.
Anyway, so sister's visiting her sister who just had a baby. And to be honest with you, I want to party with these motherfuckers any day of the week. Like, these people rule. So here we go with what I like to call icy newborn.
Here's Aunt Sadie.
The fuck?
No, you don't have to. No, yeah, you're fine.
Showing they have the newborn right there. Hands it over. She's excited to meet the nephew. It is not the nephew.
It's in there. I would have cried. I was so mad. The fact that you were crying, my little baby.
And the reveal. She got smeared off ice. There's the nephew, the baby. And she does the fucking in the goddamn hospital.
Are you not supposed to drink at the hospital?
I guess you can. I didn't know that.
Well, you're not supposed to, I'm sure.
Oh, man. When I saw that video, I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Somebody did that shit? That's awesome.
Man, I'm pissed I can't think of my hero of the week. So we got to fucking write this shit down.
Next. You have time.
I'm not going to
How about the guy that took out...
Oh!
How about the guy that took out the guy that tried to assassinate?
Oh, yeah, no, I can't give it. I mean, they had too many screw ups before that, you know?
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. This is like the Tenacious D all over again. Now I have to just cancel the show. That sucks.
What's going on?
Now, well, I know.
Oh, I said it. No, we were talking about it before. How there was a lot of oopsies. They fucked up bad, dude.
Yes.
I can't give them hero of the week, even though maybe they came through at the end there, but it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Yeah, that counter sniper. Shout out to him, whoever that was.
Yeah, he did good, but like it shouldn't have had to happen, So I can't, I don't remember what it was though. And it's pissing me off. Fuck, whatever.
Tim or Pulse, have you guys ever had been in like a bind to get a gift for a woman?
Sure.
Like, where you don't know the girl you're dating, you don't know what she likes. You don't know, so you search on the internet and you find semen jewelry.
Oh yeah, I've done that 5-6 times.
What?
Bracelet and a gummy bear. I hope you absolutely love it.
Wait. What? Oh yeah. Hold on. I need to push this up a little bit. Yeah, there we are. Hold on. There we are.
I totally screwed up this Jizzy Rose order, but it turned out so pretty anyways. My client sent in their semen sample, we turned it into a powder, and then I incorporated it into the...
Yes, Tim?
They touch it?
They do. In powder form.
Translucent clay. My client wanted purples for the rose, but they actually wanted it very specific with an ombre, and I marbled it, which was the original mess up. It was only once I took everything to the photo box, took photos, and was...
What's that?
This makes me want to get a bunch of these made and just pass them out to people. You look like you deserve a piece of nice jewelry. That's for you. You're welcome.
Yeah, two things. One that is haram. And two, I bet you any money in the world she licked her fingers after she got through twisting
He had pineapple.
Easy on the garlic, Chief. Yeah.
Just about to send photos for approval when I realized my mistake, so I had to redo the whole thing, which is totally okay because the original rose obviously had my client's sample in it. They got that rose as well. So even though it did take a little bit longer because I had to redo it, they got free pieces out of it. So, but not only did the marbled Jizzy rose turn out absolutely gorgeous, the ombre one did as well. And they also wanted an April birthstone gem in the center of the rose too. Seriously, the rose pieces are probably some of my favorites. They always look so flippin' pretty. And yes, I had extras to make an extra bracelet and a gummy bear. I hope you absolutely
Gummy bear.
Can I have a jack-o'-lantern?
Jeez.
Thank you. Tim Dagger will be here all week, everybody. Oh, fuck. Yeah, somebody made cum jewelry, everybody.
About time is what I have to say.
How do they find the donors?
People
send
order
in
them.
their sample. Like, they put an order online, send, like, some jizz in a fucking cup, and they
I was just wondering if
polymerize
they got a guy on standby. He's like in a back room somewhere. And he's
There's a documentary I just watched on Netflix about this this Dutch dude who they said is probably fathered over about 1,000 children because he just kept donating sperm to people and not telling them. It's fucking wacky, but it also makes me want to start donating sperm. Apparently, I haven't looked it up yet, but according to this, if you're a healthy white male, they'll send you to Kenya will pay for you to go to Kenya and just jerk off in cups.
I've heard that in Japan, too, that they're doing
Japan,
that.
yeah, probably Japan too. You know, I'd do it. I'd do that. The only thing is, I don't want it to be anonymous. I want to know who has. Like, I would definitely do private donor because I don't want to be one of those things where I don't know where the kids are. I don't want that. I want to know where they are.
Yeah.
And I would like to be in their life a little bit if I was allowed. Not too much, but like, birthday parties, give me a call, whatever, shit like that.
They're just
Go
like,
to their
oh,
ball
my
games.
Gaijin dad.
Go to their musicals, go to their first stand-up comedy performance, pay for their therapy, shit like that.
So I'm a fan of extreme sports.
Are you?
I
Big
am.
X Games kid?
I was. Fuck yeah.
Big Mountain Dew drinker?
Kinda. Still am. But I've never witnessed something like this before. This is 1 minute and 35, but it is a guy surfing, being propelled by a shark that he caught himself with like an industrial fishing hook, and he rides this motherfucker.
Okay.
It's the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like this video, when I saw this on a reel, I'm like, I gotta find the full video on this shit. But here, this guy, total balls. Watch this motherfucker. Jumping into shark-infested waters and then putting... Look at that reel and everything. Look!
It's like the worm riding scene in Dune.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Hey, John!
He's right Quetzalcoatl Sarrak of fucking Venice Beach now. He's gonna do a jihad.
I love this public domain 311 that we're listening to.
Yeah. This sounds
Holy
like the main menu for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Oh, but he narrowly misses some driftwood there. Look at this. This fucking psycho is riding a goddamn thing, and then he lets it go, and then rides the wave in. Like,
Yeah, part of this is like Paul's not giving 2 fucks. It's just like that.
It's like, bitch, I was just through a hurricane. This makes no sense. This makes no sense.
Paul's got bitches to text. You don't give a fuck.
But
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Like,
I mean, listen, that seems
Ah.
like some Donald Cerrone type stuff, right? Like, but I just like I couldn't do stuff like that, you know. I like to fish, but that's how you remember Steve Irwin.
Yes.
that was a stingray, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like you testing fate, even having like doing stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
His
I
kids.
love
still do
extreme
that
shit like that, though.
His
Like,
kids-
I don't
his
know
kids
why.
do that.
It's stuff that I would never do, but I love watching other people. Because if it ends bad, you get entertainment out of it, kind of.
somebody needs to make a movie about that. Like when like especially like sea animals, they just get pissed off of being caught. Like, people going fishing, they just like they like team up and fight back against humans. Everybody's worried about a alien, or like aliens attacking or something like that. What if animals just said like we fed up with this shit?
They do. That's how I got COVID.
Aha.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Well, that's actually sounds like the plot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, actually. What you just suggested. That's pretty much what happens.
Well, also Deadpool comes out in 2 weeks, but I
That's
heard
true.
that opening night is already sold out. You can't find tickets anywhere.
Maybe in Houston.
I bet I would say I guarantee you can find them at the Quaker Cinema in New Philadelphia, though. They probably haven't even started selling them yet. I won't be here though. I'll be in Columbus. But because Saturday the 27th, my nieces are done playing at like 3:30 in Columbus. My buddy I'm staying with is going to see Boys to Men. So I have to figure out something to do that night. I'm probably going to go try to find a place to watch it that night. That'll be Saturday night.
I like it.
That's probably what I'm going to do. While he's going to listen to Boys to Men.
They're back again, from what I've heard.
That's what I hear. Man, it really pisses me off. I can't remember who my hero of the week is.
I'm sorry, buddy.
This is what happens when I don't write it down, because every time I'm like, dude, I'll fucking remember that. I never do.
You need to remember
What happened
stuff.
this week? Anything good happened this week?
Nothing. It was a
Nothing
boring week.
Well, nothing. I don't know about good things happening. A lot of things happened.
Oh, man.
Things happened.
But I do have our fight for the week, and it's kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie, but I need to say this. Anybody?
This is Ray fighting for a parking spot at the local mall.
The ending, maybe. But this motherfucker who is in here is absolutely bitch made. So I think this is in like Czechoslovakia or something. I don't know, but it's like Clash of Series. It's like a celebrity MMA kind of thing for like reality people and stuff.
Oh, we
And,
need that here. I'm not gonna lie.
This
That'd be
happened.
Cool. Okay, I'm watching. Yeah, not great. Ray, I'm sending you something. This is just two actors doing an interview, and they were asked what the worst note any director ever gave them, and these are just two notes that I have given Ray after about every show. So, yeah, just coincidentally, these are the two notes that I give Ray after every show. Daniel Radcliffe and the other guy, Jonathan, I forget his name. He was in Mindhunter and some shit.
Okay. Wait
But,
for my thing to load. This thing's slow as fuck now. I gotta restart it.
Slow as fuck.
Yes, it is. And then we'll end on this. Tim can't remember his hero of the week.
Can't. It's pissing me off. Although I did forget to talk about that. They didn't let Joey Chestnut in the hot dog getting contest, but that same day on the 4th, he did like a charity thing where he like ate hot dogs against some like service people, and it was only 5 minutes, and he ate 57 hot dogs in 5 minutes. The guy who won the Nathan's contest ate 58 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Wow.
So he's not the real champion, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that the lineage is broken. It's like we finally have a unified heavyweight champion, but like for a while it was broken. Like
I'm excited to see Chestnut versus Tobayashi again. I think it's September.
that'll be
I
fun.
thought that was July 4th.
No,
they kicked him out of the contest because he has his hot dogs sponsorship with a different company. Anyway, what these guys say, these are just coincidentally the two notes I give Ray after every show, which I thought was fun.
Worst note a director has ever given you on stage, on screen, on set.
Just feel it.
Just feel it.
Just feel it. I need you to feel it. Thanks, mate. Do it less gay.
Whoa.
Aww.
Worst.
How
The two
dare-
notes,
Now,
the two notes I give Ray every episode. What?
was Harry Potter talking about did the guy proposition him when he said just feel it? Or was he
No,
saying
I don't
get
know.
into the role?
But my first thought is when the other guy said "do it less gay," I would have been like, "Was it a sex scene?"
That's fucking insulting,
that's
and especially
just-
he's such a good actor too.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but he's good. He was in Mindhunter. He was in he got famous from the musical Spring Awakening.
Yeah, that's
And
how
then-
I know him from.
Yeah, and then he was in Hamilton and
He was in
Mindhunter.
Matrix 4.
yeah, Matrix
He
4,
played,
and then
he played Agent Jones and fucking.
knock at the Cabin, the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet with David.
It's okay. It's not
Bautista.
bad. It's not bad. I liked it.
Is that your OCD?
What?
Where a cabin in the woods or whatever? It's
I
like
don't
if
get
you
it.
don't do this, everybody will die.
Yeah, kinda. Man, I've still been trying to make a joke about my OCD, but every time I don't know. I think the one I got to work on is one I tried a couple weeks ago. As now I feel like we're just the chosen ones.
Bros, I will see you next Tuesday. I gotta run.
Yeah,
just
dude,
call us
absolutely.
cunts?
We're about to sign off ourselves. Bye, Paul Spotted.
I have so much drink to drink. Oh, so he won't be back here till Tuesday. What are we gonna do on Thursdays
No,
without
Thursday.
Pulse?
Talk about the card coming up.
Well, yeah, we'll do
The
that.
UFC Apex.
Maybe we need to find another person. Maybe we should get some fucking guests
Well,
on
Drew
the show.
Gigas is in. He's usually like. hit
Oh,
or
we haven't.
miss
Yeah, we
on-
haven't seen
on
him in
Thursday. I'll
literal
bring him back
years. It's been a couple years.
on. Yeah, well, I'll bring Drew on. I'll ask him. I'll message him. He always gets
Yeah.
back to me. So,
Sure, do that. That'll be fine.
all right, guys. As always, we love every single person that watches Bro Plata. You sexy bitches. Why you do, we don't know, but we appreciate it. And as always, see you at the Kumite, fam.
I'm really pissed. I can't think of my hero of the week. Hopefully, I'll remember it by Thursday. Also, I'm sure there's some other shit I forgot to won't talk about. It doesn't matter. Doesn't anything matter? Nothing matters. Nothing ever matters. I think we should just quit or give up or just light the world on fire. But not before we get too